There we go. Welcome to the stream. I think I'm live on YouTube now. If I am, and you're watching on YouTube after the stream is over, comment down "Free Palestine" so I know that you watched this far, and also just to support Palestine. But yeah, we should be live on YouTube now. Hamza Saada on YouTube. It is higher quality. If you're watching on TikTok, come over to YouTube. It is higher quality. Let me just make sure I am live before we continue. And then we will get started. Sorry, I wasn't very prepared to go live today. Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay, so I just got a violation warning on my stream. Look at that. I got violation warning. Your live is flagged for hate speech and hateful behaviors. Repeated violations could result in your live being discontinued. Wow. The hell did I say? What the hell did I say, man? Guys, did I say any hateful things? Guys, really? This is why I stream on YouTube at the same time. This is why I stream on YouTube at the same time. Everyone leave a like on the YouTube stream, by the way. Everyone leave a like on the YouTube stream. Okay. TikTok is actually worse? It is. It is worse. There we go. All right, we're good to go. We're good to go now. We're good to go. Yalla. Yalla, yalla, yalla. Sorry. I just wasn't prepared for my storage to be messed up, and now everything is slow. My PC just like slows down so much. Okay, yalla, I'm good. I'm good now. I'm good. Start recording. Okay. Here we go. Hello. Bye-bye. Oh.
Hello.
Yo, bro. I keep showing you. Habibi, how are you?
It's not a problem. I'm good. What about you?
Alhamdulillah. Can I show you? Wala? Where are you?
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna. Habibi, how are you? Wait. As you want, as you wish. I don't know. It depends on your question. If you have one.
I don't know if I want to ask.
I'm watching you on YouTube.
Okay, where are you from? Just so to those that don't know, where are you from?
I'm from Palestine.
Okay, but occupied like يعني 1948.
Yeah, 1948.
Okay.
Do you have a question?
I'm scared to ask you anything, bro, because I don't want anything happening. Wallah, I don't want anything happening.
Like why you aren't opening every day? We miss you, bro.
بعرف, I know. Wallah, I need to stream more, and inshallah I will. But you know, I've just been I don't know. It's very exhausting coming on here and talking to the Israelis. You know.
Yeah. Do you know like you made already the application more popular, like the Omi TV.
I know. That's
yeah.
It's so
they
hard
have to give you money, you know.
They have to give me money. Yeah, wallah, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's so hard to find people from Israel now because there's so many people on from other countries now. But
yeah, correct.
Yeah,
me too. Like I don't know, maybe it's glitched right now.
Maybe
because I'm choosing United States and sometimes they're showing Israel country.
Yeah.
Okay. By the way, I'm not gonna annoy you right now. Keep your work, and I'm watching you. We support you.
Habibi, bro. I really appreciate you. I have you on Snapchat. Message me whenever.
All right.
Yalla, Habibi, bro. Habibi. Salam.
Bye-bye.
Salam. Bye. Okay. I get so scared when I show Palestinians, as I mentioned earlier, but I'm streaming on YouTube now, so they probably didn't hear me say this. But I have a lot of Israelis that watch my streams and videos, so I don't want, anyone from from occupied Palestine to say anything that could get them in trouble by the IDF or the Israeli military. So I like to skip them if I know they're Palestinian, or cover their faces when I'm talking to them. But, their voice is still, their voice could still be recognized, Anyways, let's go. Here we go. Hey, man, put a shirt on. The hell? Comment something down below. Let me say what's up to you guys. Hello. I'm getting the same 3 people, and they all don't have shirts on. What's happening? Come on. Come on. Come on. Yo.
Free Israel
From what?
from Hamas.
But Hamas is in Gaza.
Hamas is in Gaza? No, last time I checked, Hamas was well up Israel's ass.
But they're in Gaza right now, right?
Right now, currently, yeah, they're in Gaza.
So what do you mean Free Israel?
From Palestinian idiots like you who make Israel look bad.
I'm in the US.
Yeah, but you're Palestinian, right?
Oh, so Free Israel from Palestine?
Yeah, free Israel from Palestine.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
It's supposed to mean it's people like you who just go on this app and then who have a big fan base and then just post random shit on Israelis who don't know English, manipulate them into like saying shit, and then post that and then make Israel look like dipshits, you know?
Okay, so where are you from?
I'm from America.
But where are you right now?
I'm currently in Israel.
Okay, so I'm talking to someone that knows English and they're American and living in Israel. Am I speaking to someone that doesn't know English?
No, yeah, you are. But let's be honest. Most of your videos, they're pinned. They're mostly children. You don't have to lie about that shit.
Well, do you just watch my videos with children? I have a lot with IDF soldiers and adults that admit to killing Palestinians.
You know, it's kind of funny how you twist that. How you like say, oh, dude, I mean, why do you watch the ones on children? Your most popular ones and the ones that are pinned on the top. When you go into your channel, it's mostly children. Don't bullshit me, Hamza.
Well, Hamza head at. Okay, but when on the website, there's majority children on the website, majority kids, no?
On your TikTok page, yeah.
On this website, on the website we're on right now.
It's not majority kids. What are you talking about?
Every person I come, like 70% of the people.
Bro.
70%. What do you mean?
You don't post the ones. Look, it's funny. You're also probably gonna
check my YouTube. But check my YouTube. Bro. Do you not see? I post my live VODs all the time. I speak to older people and I post my live VODs. I've spoken to Israeli settlers.
Why aren't you post the ones where there's an actual conversation on TikTok?
They're out. It's an hour and a half. I posted it on my YouTube. Go watch the ones on YouTube. An hour and a half.
I fucking saw your shit on YouTube.
They have millions of views. Go watch those.
Bro, and you support terrorism, bro.
What do you is that what you could just like jump to? I support terrorism? What are you talking about? I support the Palestinian people and free Palestine. What do you think that means?
No, I don't want to jump to it, but like I know you're probably like sorry for cursing, but when I catch you, you're gonna just fucking skip me.
When you catch me?
Yeah, when I catch you in a hole, you're just gonna skip me.
But what are you talking about?
Pretend like I'm pretending in general. One second. What? Shit, one second. Listen, bro. I have nothing against you, but let's be honest.
I mean, it seems like you do. It seems like you do have something against me. I don't know.
Do you support Hamas?
Do I support Hamas?
Yeah.
What do you mean support?
Do you support what they did?
What did they do?
Simple question.
What did they do?
My guy, you know what they did though? You saw the fucking rapes and all the shit they did. What are you talking about?
Rape? No, I didn't.
Yes, I have a cousin. I have a cousin. What do you mean?
I also have a cousin, but I didn't see that.
My guy, you definitely saw that. You know exactly what happened on October 7th.
No, I didn't see that.
The murder of mass people. Do you support that? It's a simple question, yes or no.
I didn't see the rape. So I can't support or be against something I didn't see.
You know what, bro? That's so funny. You
What?
saw? You know what? It's online. It's that's online. Go
What?
search it. Search it up online
Wait,
if you don't believe me.
what's funny? You said rape is funny?
No, I did not say rape is funny. Don't twist
Oh,
my words.
okay. Well,
I
you just
said it's
gotta
funny.
clarify.
It's funny how you're pretending. It's funny how you're pretending not to know when you
You
clearly
want me
know in
you
this
want me to look up
subject.
you want me to look up rape
And
online?
wait. No. Don't twist my words and then post it on social media. It's not gonna be one of these, Hamza. Okay, it's not. It's gonna be a genuine conversation on why
You said
Palestinians are
that though.
fucking
You
dumb.
said that. No, I'm clarifying what you said.
Okay, buddy. I did not say that shit.
Okay, choose your words carefully next time.
Yeah, obviously, because then you're gonna pin that on TikTok and it will
No,
sound like
no.
I'm an idiot.
It's because I'm simple. You need to be clear.
Okay, yeah, clearly you don't have fucking brain cells to like have a conversation, but okay. Listen. Do you support what Hamas did
Bro, almost said
on
Hamza.
October 7th?
What did Hamas say or sorry, what did Hamas do on October 7th?
They raped women. They killed, murdered, and raped women. They fucking burned a house alive.
How did they burn a house
inside
alive?
a house.
I didn't see the rape of any
Sorry.
women.
They burned a family inside a house.
I didn't see that either. Like, bro, you keep saying you keep saying rape. Like, I've never seen that.
This? Did you see it? How about this? Did you see the Palestinians, throwing candy and celebrating on the day of October 7th? Like rape and mass murdering is like.
But that's but I haven't seen that, and I don't think anyone has because they weren't celebrating that, by the way.
Yes, they were.
No.
Clearly. Also, they randomly.
No, they were celebrating. They were celebrating the people, Hamas, that broke out of the prison of Gaza, the open air prison, and were free of the open air prison.
You're making up shit, bro. Stop.
I'm not. They were trapped for 17 years. It was an open air prison. What do you mean I'm making shit up?
What do you mean an open air prison? What are you talking about?
I mean, that's a fact. It's history. Do you not know about the Gaza blockade?
Open air prison? What? That Palestine is what, enclosed or something?
Do you not know about the blockade of Gaza?
I know clearly the blockade of Gaza. Maybe Hamza. Maybe if it wasn't there, then you guys would storm into our country. And then you guys would kill us because you guys are animals. You guys are fucking animal terrorists. That's literally what's been going on for the past 20 years. Sorry, not 20, 40, 50.
Palestinians are animals?
Not all of them, but if I see them on October 7th supporting rape, terror, like you guys burnt a family alive. In their own fucking house.
I've never seen that. But these people did not support terrorism. What about the families burnt alive by the IDF? I think you're confused.
You know what? That's when someone hits you.
What you're describing is happening right now in Gaza. What's happening what you're describing right now is happening in Gaza on a scale 10 times.
That you guys started that. You guys knew that would happen. That's what happens each time, every single time. You guys come.
What do you mean we started though? What do you mean?
And then we fuck you guys over because you guys are a bunch of pussies. I can't even lie. That's literally.
Okay, so it justifies killing 10,000 children.
Absolutely not.
And the children are pussies, right? Is that what you're saying?
Did you guys start? Yes or no?
And you're saying the children are pussies, right?
No. Shut up. Listen to me. Was everything peaceful before Hamas started?
We did not. No. Things were not peaceful. Of course not. In Gaza, there was a blockade for the past 17 years. Is that peaceful? Are you stupid?
My guy, every donation you guys get, you guys use it on bombs. The fuck is wrong with you?
How could it be? What are you talking about? I mean, you're just you don't know what you're talking about.
No. Yeah. Then where do you think Hamas got the money for the bombs from? Where?
From Iran?
Uh,
Not
from
donations.
Iran? Oh,
Yeah,
why
not
didn't why
not
didn't
not
why didn't
not
wait
not
why didn't they use
donations.
that? Why didn't they use why didn't they use that for food or water or all the other things that they
who who
claim they
who
don't have?
who cares? You're talking about a whole
What do you
different
mean? Who
point.
cares?
I mean, you're
Are you
deflecting. You're
fucking
deflecting.
sped?
You're deflecting. You're talking about a whole different point.
I'm
We're
not
talking
deflecting.
about the
This is literally what
donations.
you do each fucking
We're
time.
talking about the donations.
No. I'm talking about fucking no. I'm talking about the fact that Palestinians think that it's the worst thing in the world to live in Gaza, worst
No,
thing in this, when
no,
really,
no. You were
bro,
talking about
they just fucking
donations.
hate us. It's in their
No, no,
blood to hate.
no. You were talking about donations, and you're saying that Hamas is using donations, which is just simply not true. And you bring up weapons. That is false.
Bro, you're deflecting. It's not cool.
Bro is using the same words I'm
You're not
using. Do you think?
You know, I won't use deflecting.
I taught you that word. I taught you that word. I taught you that word. I taught you that word.
You're dodging. You're dodging. You didn't teach me shit, bitch. Bro, that's crazy. Look how you're dodging, bro. You can't answer me. Don't look at me, bro.
Answer what?
Answer.
Are you good? Are you good? You didn't even ask me a question. You didn't even ask me a question. Ask me a goddamn question. I'll answer your stupid ass question. You didn't even ask me anything. Are you good? Are you good? Answer me. Answer me. Why don't you answer my questions? Are you okay? Answer my question. Are you okay? Mentally, are you okay? Are you good?
Bro, that's crazy. No, I'm good. I'm mentally okay. Everything's fine. Thank God.
Good.
Thank God.
No, good. I'm glad.
See, my question is, are you okay? Because you don't fucking
Alhamdulillah.
answer my question.
Alhamdulillah.
I don't know what the fuck that means. It sounds fucking autistic, but
right now I'm okay, but the people in Gaza are not. They're dying. The children are dying.
Yeah. Guess what? 5 months. How much? I don't know how much time has passed. It's hard to keep track, honestly. But
wow. So
like
you don't even know. You don't even know. It's not hard. It's since October 7th. Do you not know how to do math?
1 second, let me count. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1 second. Yeah, so like 4 months ago.
You really don't know how to count. You really don't know how to count.
Do you have a problem with that?
I mean, it took you that long.
Yeah, I don't know math. Do you have a problem with that? I don't understand.
I mean, imagine counting the children who died.
Dumbasses like you. What can I do?
What?
Don't have time to learn math. What can I do?
Okay, but imagine counting the children who died at that pace. I mean, you die of old age before that.
You guys started it. Okay?
No.
It was all you.
How?
Yes, it was all you.
How?
Why do you think occupation is? How?
Yeah, Gaza was under siege.
7th,
October 7th is how it started.
October 7th. Yeah.
What about the siege for the past 16
no, it
years?
Didn't start. Obviously, I'm yapping. It did not start from October 7th. It started from way long ago, from the war and all that.
The war and all
I'm
that.
talking about the fact that everything was.
I mean, the occupation is.
Everything was chill.
You're asking me about the occupation. Why is the occupation there? The occupation is there because Israel invaded in 1967. What about the war that Israel started in 1967? The war Israel started in 1967 and occupied the West Bank and Gaza.
You guys decided to start a war with us when we came over. It wasn't owned by you guys. So
what?
How the fuck do you guys think that it belongs to you? Like, was it owned by you? Do you guys have a government?
I'm talking about 1967.
Well, I'm talking about 1948.
But 1967, Gaza was Egypt territory. I'm not talking about 1948. That's not what we were talking about.
Well, I'm confused here. Can we reload the page?
I'm talking about
'Cause I think you're-
1967.
Okay, well, I was talking about 1948. So let's get our shit straight.
Okay, but
what are we?
1967. This is when Israel occupied the West Bank and Gaza.
Yeah. Okay, and your point? Are you asking any questions or?
And they started it in 1967. They started it. Is my point.
We started what? I don't think you know your facts.
But the war, quote unquote. You said Gaza started it on October 7th.
Okay,
I'm telling
yeah,
you, they started it in 1967.
Yep, this is the thing. You guys didn't treat us the way we were supposed to get treated. And
What are you talking
you know
about?
whatever I can understand from a point of view where like, oh, they came into my home or whatever, so we're just gonna deflect back because it's not our fucking people, and it's understandable at some level.
What are you talking about?
This is what I don't get. Why do you guys have to be like,
bro? I'm not even. You
lost the war.
I'm not even.
You lost the war though. Did you guys lose the war? Yes or no?
I'm not even talking about 1948 in the Nakba. I'm just talking about 1967 and the start of occupation of Gaza.
Obviously, there's gonna be an occupation and all that, bro.
Why? Why? Obviously, why?
Because you guys are gonna come into our home and be terrorists. You guys attack. You guys kill. We don't do that.
So okay.
We didn't come into your guys'
can I
home
ask
saying,
you a question?
We're gonna kill everyone.
So if Hamas wins the war, is it okay?
Go ahead.
If Hamas wins the war, is it okay?
You guys won the war. Good for you. Yeah, it's your land. You won.
Oh, okay.
It's time to stop being a fucking. Yeah, what are you looking at me like that?
What the hell just happened?
Don't be a pussy. You're a man. You won the war.
What the hell just happened? Bro just had a moment. Okay, well, thank you for supporting the Palestinian cause. So suddenly you're pro-Palestine. Suddenly you're pro-Palestine with the answer to that question. We will fight until we win.
Yeah, how am I pro-Palestine? No, you didn't.
We will fight until we win. So thank you. I'm glad you support us.
To the fucking war. Did you guys lose the war? Yes or no?
We will fight until we win.
You guys lost the war, and you guys are being salty over it. You guys are fucking crying over it.
Isn't it still going on? We will fight until we win. Okay, no, but you will support us if you will support us if we win, right? You will support us if we win?
Who, Palestinians?
Yeah, if we win, yeah.
If you guys, well, what do you mean? You guys lost. I can't support.
Okay, but will you support us if we win?
No, you guys lost.
But that's what you said, though. That's what you said. Because you're justifying everything. You're justifying everything that happened because you lost. So if we won, it'd be okay, right?
You guys didn't win, though, did you?
But if we won, it would be okay.
I'm sure I wouldn't be salty over it, honestly. Yeah, I wouldn't be okay with it, but I wouldn't be salty. I wouldn't go killing and raping women for it, you know.
Yeah, but that never happened.
I wouldn't do that. Yeah, but that did happen. It did, because I know personally. I know cousin there.
You have a child's mentality. You have a child's mentality.
Do I now? You know, I get really frustrated when someone fucking idiotic like you know, doesn't understand me because they're like autistic.
What?
Now you're gonna act like
you really are a child.
And now you're gonna post this. I'm not a child, bro. I'm dead ass trying to have a conversation.
I am not posting this. This is bad content.
Obviously, it'd be bad content.
This is terrible content. This is embarrassing to you. This is embarrassing to you.
No. This is embarrassing to you.
People might unfollow me because of how boring and embarrassing this is.
People might unfollow you because
you're not even funny. It's just boring and stupid.
I'm not trying to be funny, bro.
I'm watching like it's like a bad movie, you know when you watch a bad movie, like, I really just want to just get the hell out of here. I'm watching a bad movie right now. I don't know.
Dodges, good. I like how you're dodging.
Dodging what?
I need a damn, good shit. Good dodging. I like it.
Dodging what?
Wow.
Dodging what?
Dodging what? Dodging the fact that you guys lost the war and you guys are being salty over it.
What are you talking about?
You're salty over the fact that you guys lost the war.
What are you talking about? Can you
Stop mumbling, bro?
Be more specific. Well, you repeated yourself, so you kind of confused me there. Can you be more specific? What are you talking about?
You guys lost the war.
I believe it's first of all a genocide, and I believe it's ongoing. I don't think it ever ended.
There wasn't.
I don't think it ever ended.
The war? Actually, we did live in there for a good, nice 70 years or maybe more.
The war is ongoing. That's why there's an occupation.
No, the war isn't ongoing. If the war is going, I would feel very bad for you because right now, 30K plus on the board, my guy. You guys are all the Hamas and all that, bro. You guys are getting wiped out.
So half of those are kids.
No, half of those aren't kids. And if you guys really cared about your kids,
half of those are kids.
Maybe you should have gave them money.
Are you stupid? Look it up. Half of them are kids.
If you guys gave a shit, then maybe you guys wouldn't spend your money on missiles and launches and Israel to get our supposed land back. Maybe you guys would have actually cared about Gaza. Build Gaza, give food to the freaking women and children who are starving, the Palestinians, your own Palestinians.
We can't do that under blockade.
You guys don't care.
How? When there's a siege, how are we going to do that? When there's an
you guys are so
Are you stupid?
You guys are so obsessed with killing us. You guys forget to live.
Are you stupid? We are starving to death, literally.
Pathetic.
How can we care about ourselves or build or do any of that when there's a siege, when there's an occupation? Are you stupid? We are starving to death, literally starving to death. Half of the population are kids. Over half are unemployed. Poverty's through the roof. What are you talking about?
Then explain where Hamas gets the money from missiles and
oh my God. Did you not hear a word I said?
Yeah.
Did you not hear a single word that came out of my mouth? Look at Gaza today. Look at what's happening right now. They get weapons and money from Iran. That's what I thought. I answered that question earlier.
Quick question. When we gave you Gaza, was it beautiful and nice? Yes or no?
When you gave us Gaza?
Yeah.
When did you give us Gaza?
Because we were being nice. We were being very nice.
When did you give... Gaza was liberated from occupation and then put under siege. And it's been under siege for the past 16 years. The troops that were inside were redeployed to the borders. And they control 6 out of the 7 borders. They control land, air, and sea.
We gave you
They control what goes in, what goes out, not just people, but including items or whatever they may need. You can't give me something that is mine to begin with. It's always mine. It's been mine. It will be mine. You don't give it back. It's mine.
Bro, you can't be talking, you Fortnite bitch. What are you talking about? What are you, dumb? You haven't even cared about Palestine up until like 2 months ago. October 7th, and then you realized, oh, I can get mad fame
says who?
Pro-Palestine. Let's just do that.
Says who?
It's a better career. Yeah.
Says who?
Says your channel, my guy.
Do you know me? Do you know me?
Fortnite videos, bro. You're fucking embarrassing.
Well,
I saw your channel. Yeah.
Do you know me?
You happen to go viral because all your fucking followers are dipshit.
Well, in fact, I'm getting more controversy than ever because of my content right now.
Thank God. Your content's retarded as fuck. Stop doing it.
Well, do you know how much easier Fortnite was? This is harder. This is much harder.
Debatable. I think finding pedos is a little easier these days, honestly. Thanks to people like you.
What is that supposed to mean?
Don't give me that face.
What the?
You were
But
the
like,
one
what does
searching
that
for
sentence
pedos.
mean? What does that sentence mean? I don't even know what the hell that means. What are you on about?
I mean,
That literally
were you
that does
searching
not
for
mean
pedos?
anything.
Did that not happen? Yeah, I think that does mean a couple of things because a majority of your videos are on children and pedos. It's kind of sus, I would say.
I,
You know, it's a little weird. And
what are you
anyone who's
talking about?
watching this, don't you agree? Honestly, that's kind of weird.
Are you trolling?
Don't skip.
I'm not.
I'm not
I'm not
trolling.
skipping. What are you talking about?
Do you not? Did you like forget what you did before pro-Palestine was popular, or?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you dressing up as a woman.
I never dressed
That's
up as a
weird.
woman.
Yes, you did.
I never dressed up as a woman.
It's on your channel. Are you sped?
I've
It's on your channel when
never
you're
dressed up as a woman. What are you talking about? Look through my videos. When did I
literally
ever dress
anyone
up
who's
as a
watching
woman?
right now. Go on TikTok, bro. Literally, it's all over there.
Go
What are you
to
talking
show
about?
me. Show me. Where did I ever
2
dress up
weeks
as a
ago.
woman? Yeah, go on TikTok. When did I dress up as
I
a
can't,
woman?
bro. The second I go off this.
What is this gaslighting?
My guy, you literally. My guy, that was what you were doing. That was your career. I fucking saw it. What is wrong with you?
I've never
Like,
dressed
maybe
up
you're
as a
mental. Are you
woman.
good? Or do you have maybe?
I've never dressed up as a woman. I think
You
you're.
put on
I think you're
the
seeing
whole
things.
section before, yeah.
No, I have never dressed
I
up
think you
as
were
a
looking for
woman.
pedos, my guy. It's very weird. So you were never looking for pedos?
Is that the same as dressing up as a woman?
Bro, this is making me laugh.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Why?
yeah.
By the
I
way,
think there was a couple of videos. I think
by the way,
if you're
it's
going
funny.
to
It's funny how you.
yeah, how do
It's
we
funny.
get-
It's funny how you deflected what we were talking about Gaza being under siege. Do you not have anything to say about that? Do you not have anything to say about the 30,000 kids? Why the hell did you, or 30,000 people, half of which of kids?
Do you have anything
You're
to
just
say
trying to
about the
make.
last 30 minutes we've been talking?
You're
What do
just
you
trying
mean?
to. You're just trying to make personal attacks at
You're
this
the
point.
one
You're
who's dodging,
deflecting.
yeah, and you're trying to reflect it at me, bro. I'm not deflecting. You're the one deflecting. You're the one dodging every 2 seconds, bro.
What am I dodging?
you're
I'm answering
literally
every question you've had.
bro.
I've answered every question you've had.
Okay, explain. Where did the money for the missiles come from
I
Hamas?
told you.
Why did they decide
I told you a few times actually. For the third time, they come from Iran. Hamas is funded by Iran. How many times do I have to tell you that?
Why would they use the money on that if they care about the Palestinians?
Because what are you talking? Hamas? I don't care. I don't care what the. I'm not Hamas. I have no idea. They don't use the. They don't use the donations. They don't use the donation. The aid trucks that go in. They don't use those. Those go for food. Those go. But you know who's blocking that though? The protesters in Israel. They're protesting. To avoid the things that go in.
You're not answering my full question. You're not answering.
I answered your question. What are you talking about?
No. What do you mean? Why does the money go to launch missiles at Israel instead of giving food to your own, fellow Palestinians?
I don't know. How am I going to answer your question if I don't know? I mean, you're asking me and I'm telling you I don't know.
So what's the logic behind that? The logic is
I'm sure some of the money from Iran goes into social programs.
No. I think you guys are blood hungry and you guys just want. You know what? Explain to me this. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free.
Yeah,
I want you to explain that.
Okay, sure, but what do you
Wait,
I will.
Explain me that. Where does Israel go after Palestine?
What do you think from the river to the sea Palestine will be free? Inshallah, by the way. Inshallah that does happen. But what do you Yeah, that's the only words you know in Hebrew because you're from New Jersey, New York. Where are you from?
Wait.
But
Don't skip.
No. I'm not skipping you. Are you okay? Chill.
My God, no, that's just.
But I want
that's what I see.
I want you to explain to me what from the river to the sea means, though.
Isn't that the question I asked?
Yeah, but what do you think it means?
I asked the question though. Don't try to dodge this, man.
Yeah, but what do you think it means?
I was asking you. Where does Israel go after that sentence is completed?
All right. from the river to the sea, when we say from the river to the sea, we are calling for justice and the liberation of the Palestinian people, an end to the brutal siege on Gaza, where over 30,000 civilians have been murdered so far. This is only in the past 5 months. You know, we're 135 days
Why?
tomorrow.
The question is why.
Or today,
The
I
question
guess,
is why.
even. No, what do you mean?
The
Why?
question is why.
No,
I mean,
that's what
I
from the
mean,
river.
actually, I don't have
I'm
to-
not done. I'm
Wait,
not done
actually
explaining.
don't know about
I'm
that.
not
I
done.
don't actually-
I'm not done
don't
explaining.
know about
You
that.
asked me a question. I'm answering you.
Okay, no
Let
problem,
me
no problem,
answer
no
you.
problem.
An end to the occupation of the West Bank, where Palestinians are living under Israeli military rule. An end to the colonization, where Palestinian communities are ethnically cleansed from their land to make room for illegal Israeli settlements. That is what from the river to the sea means. It's to end the racist apartheid state of Israel, where Palestinians are treated as second-class citizens. Okay, it's an end to the diaspora, where refugees, who were born in Palestine, are denied the right of return to go back home. Right, a right that is exclusively granted to Jewish people, by the way.
Where does Israel civilians who have homes there go?
What? They can stay. They can stay. I never said get out. I never said get the Jewish people out. What? Did you hear anything I said?
Okay.
If they accept justice and peace, they can stay.
Okay. So wait, but what happens to Israel?
What are you talking about? What do you mean?
I'm
Like
talking
as
about-
a government?
As the government, as the fact, I mean, you guys have been, you're claiming we can live in peace.
As the government or the people? The people, as I mentioned, if they accept.
You're claiming that we can live in peace, but then again, we've seen time and time again that you guys aren't capable of that, right? It's just not in your guys'
So if
head.
you heard, because
Cool.
of everything I just described. So if everything I just described, the reason for October 7th and the reasoning for any types of October 7th, if those reasonings
you're
are
saying there's a
gone,
reason for murder, rape?
first of all,
There's
there
a
is
reason?
there is no substantial evidence of rape. But you're not even listening to me. You're not even listening.
No, there is.
But there isn't. Show me. Show me. There isn't. Show me right now. Pull it up and show me.
Proof of rape or murder? Because I have both.
Proof of rape right now. Show me.
I bet. Easy dubs. 1 second. You really want to see this? I bet. Don't skip me though.
I'm not skipping you. No, I'm ready. Please show me.
Bet. No problem.
Just I'm gonna keep my hands up here so you know I'm not skipping.
Great. 1 second.
So what are you showing me right now? What are you gonna pull up?
My friend.
Mm-hmm. Who was what? What happened to your friend?
Whose cousin has been raped.
Oh, so not your cousin. I thought it was your cousin. Okay, so we're gonna see the video. There's a video of it happening.
No, there isn't. I'm just gonna show you like.
Oh. Well, I was looking for evidence because I don't think it ever happened. Where's the evidence?
Wait. Where's the evidence that 30K has been killed?
Have you been following everyone that's on the ground right now? Have you seen the dead bodies being put up on each other?
That can be I don't know. Internet's tricky these days, isn't it? Is that kind of what you're telling me? That,
really?
Because I don't. Give me evidence that 30K is lost right now. Pull up.
Go to the UN. They document everything. They have the names of every single person.
Go to Israel. You can see the families that are crying every single day on their loved ones that are lost.
Okay, I never denied anyone didn't. I'm not saying people didn't die on October 7th. I'm saying no one got raped.
You're saying people did die on October 7th.
Yes, people were killed on October 7th. Did I ever deny that?
Okay, so go to Israel and see the families.
Obviously, people were killed Who
My guy, there's videos.
Okay, because you're saying you know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody who saw another person that told somebody that who told someone else that told someone else that told someone else who saw someone who saw somebody who saw someone else who saw someone that saw someone that saw someone's cousin, but then someone's father, then someone's and then someone's friend, someone's cousin that saw someone that saw another person who got raped. That doesn't mean someone got raped. That doesn't mean anyone got raped. That's not proof.
My cousin.
That's not proof. That's not being raped.
My cousin. Bro.
Okay, show me. Show me. I'm waiting. I have the camera wide open for the fucking stream to see because I know there's no fucking proof of it. Show me. Show me.
Go to Israel.
Go to Israel. Oh my God. Show me, please show me. What the hell are you talking about?
Show me proof 30K have been killed.
Oh, see how you're deflecting? Holy, look at that. Look at that.
That's crazy.
I told you.
No.
You can look this up for yourself and you can see the dead bodies stacked on top of each other.
No. Show me proof. Show me evidence. Show me evidence. Show me proof. That's literally you.
They have published names, you know, the registry. They have published. There have been families that have been completely demolished.
I'll give you 5 names right now. I'll give you 5 names right now. How about that?
5 names? I can give you 20, 30,000, bro. Goddamn. But that's not what I'm saying. What names are you gonna give me? What names? That's not even what I'm saying. I'm saying we have official deaths.
We have raped little children. What is wrong?
What? What? What are you talking about? Have you seen this with your eyes?
We have 14-year-olds being raped. Yeah.
Have you seen? Okay. Have you seen that? Have you seen that with your eyes?
Have you seen the 30K being dead?
I've seen that for the past for my whole life. When I was in Palestine, I saw the oppression. I saw the apartheid, and I have friends that have been killed. You cannot dispute death. Death is death. What you're talking about is not death. I'm asking you.
Rape is rape. Rape is rape.
I won't dispute Israeli death, but you're telling me.
What about rape?
Show me. Show me.
I'm trying to show you. You're trying to say, oh.
You're not trying to show me. You're not showing me. Show me. Khalas, show me. Yalla. Yeah. Okay. Where are you from in the U.S.?
I'm from LA.
I don't fucking give a shit, to be honest with you. But yeah, no, you can't. I won't dispute Israeli death. That's a thing, you know, and you cannot dispute death. No one can dispute death. Death is death.
Neither rape, my guy. Neither
so
rape.
show me.
15-year-old girls.
That's a story. You're gonna show me a story probably, but show me what happened. Show me. You know, you can't.
Show me proof that their 30K is dead.
I will once you show me. Show me your stuff. Okay, but as I just mentioned, you cannot dispute death. Death is death. There are names on the registry. Show me the proof the sky is blue.
We have, you dumb shit. No, give me proof that they've been killed, man.
Can you show me proof the sky is blue?
No. Give me proof that they've been killed, man. You're not.
Oh my God! Have you really haven't seen the videos, the pictures? I mean,
okay.
For deaths, can I say something? For deaths, you have names for death, which I don't dispute. I don't dispute Israeli death.
No, I'm talking about
death is death.
Girls who've been raped.
Okay, now you're talking. Now you are talking about individual experiences. You're talking about stories, right? And those are individual experiences, but they are. These are one-sided. These are one-sided stories that cannot be verified.
Did you see the video of Hamas dancing on that on that girl that's been laid dead on a carriage when they were dancing? While her whole thing was full of blood, man. Have you seen the videos? No, you haven't. Because genuinely, you can give us
wait. Dancing or rape? Dancing or rape?
Dancing on a rape.
What? Dancing on? What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? You're just spewing bullshit, man. I don't even know what are you saying.
No, I'm not.
They're dancing on the. They're dancing on the rape. Oh wait, no, they're dancing on the rape. The dancing on the guy that showed the guy that told the guy that told him that told the wifing guy, and then the guy that the kid, the child, and then the guy that told him he got raped.
It's embarrassing.
Oh,
There's a video.
you
Sorry, not
deflect
video.
so
There's
much.
videos. This is the thing. I remember this from freaking October 7th, waking up that morning, and this is the video that it was. It was a girl, probably like what, 16, 17?
No.
And
I'm
she was
talking
going
about.
out of the car. Her whole bottom was full of blood, okay? And they were dancing. And then videos go by, man.
So once again, dancing or rape? Dancing or rape?
Fucking corpse.
So dancing or rape? Once again, dancing or rape?
No, I didn't say dancing on a rape. I said dancing on a corpse. I love how you twist people's
What?
words.
You said dancing on a rape. You literally said dancing on a rape. That's literally what.
Well,
bro's playing fucking like
I'm
Flappy
sorry.
Bird or some shit. Listen, so you admit that it wasn't rape?
What? When the fuck did I say?
Well,
I
oh my
it wasn't rape?
god! You
You wanna
admit
go back?
you
on this
ad-
fucking
you admit you didn't see rape?
fuck no. With my own two eyes.
No, your third
Did you
eye.
see-
The fuck? Did you? What you fucking? Did you see a video of rape?
Did you see did you see? Oh yeah.
Are you okay?
What do you mean?
Genuinely,
there's
are you
rape,
okay?
Yeah, I just answered your question. I just answered your question. If there was rape, yeah, there was definitely rape.
And you saw the video and you saw the video.
Personally, that I've seen, no, absolutely not.
You haven't seen a video of rape?
No.
So how are you saying it happened?
What?
Because your friend's friend that told you that they saw someone else that saw someone that their cousin, then their cousin told someone that someone else, and then their father, and then their mother, and then their father's mother, and then their father's mother's cousin's son got raped.
My friend's fucking cousin. I can give you names right now. Search up their family. I don't give a fuck. My friend's fucking cousin got raped.
Your friend's cousin.
Yeah. Do you want to see? You want to look them up?
What, will I just see a picture of them?
Of their whole fucking thing, of his cousin being raped.
I don't think. But you just told me you didn't see it. So listen, if it's true, that's terrible, and that's all I could say because I don't believe you.
You don't have to fucking believe me. I mean, that's on you, boss. The idiocy is all on the Palestinian side, bro. Like, that's all on you, boss. I don't know what to say. There's nothing I could say to convince you because you're not giving me any proof that 30K has been killed. So I don't think anything is really going on. And I think
their names are on the registry. Death is death. I don't dispute death, whether that's Israeli, Palestinian, or whatever the hell. I don't dispute death. Death is death.
Give me proof. I want proof though.
You can't dispute death. You just cannot dispute death. No one can dispute death. Death is proof. Death is proof. That's like prove the sky is blue. Literally, death is proof. They're dead.
What death? I want to see. Them. That's literally what you're telling me, though, right? Because you're not willing to believe. How can I believe someone who's not willing to believe me? You know.
What are you talking about? Them being dead is proof. Hundreds of families are wiped off the registry. Have no more in their family line.
I can also. Literally, we have 700. We have like 1,000, 1K dead from what Hamas did.
I mean, I would show you the videos right now, but I am streaming because I know I have them. But go to Mu'taz Azaiza. Mu'taz Azaiza. Go to MOTAZ_Azaiza.
You want me to send you a link too, and you'll see that shit?
But you just told me you never saw a video of rape. What are you talking about?
I didn't say rape. I said videos of Hamas members dancing on corpses of women.
You said,
I mean,
okay, but the whole point is we're talking about the rape that never happened. That's because what you're talking about is irrelevant. You're talking nonsense.
Wait, no, I'm not talking nonsense, bro. I mean, I don't think I have videos of.
I mean, you are. What you're talking about is irrelevant. What you are talking about is irrelevant.
You're saying Hamas members dancing on corpses is irrelevant?
Yeah, because that's not proof of rape. I don't care about that video because that's not proof of rape.
You don't care about death?
Holy shit.
Is that what you're
That's not what we're talking about.
This is the subject that we're clearly on.
Look who's trying to spin words.
Ironic. The irony is crazy. Bro, the irony is
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, you know it is. It's pretty insane.
Coming from the Dodger, the King Dodger. Insane.
What am I dodging?
You're dodging the fact that Hamas members danced on corpses, women's corpse. Are you
How am I
pro
how am I
Hamas?
how
Are
am
you
I
pro
dodging
Hamas?
that?
Are you pro Hamas?
Look at how you jump to shit, man. You're panicking. You're panicking. You're trying to do you condemn Hamas? Oh shit! Because I caught you. You're panicking. Because I caught
How
you.
did you?
Unfortunately, because you have no proof of rape.
You think I have videos?
You
of
have
fucking
no
rape, you dumb
proof
shit?
of rape.
Fucking sped nerd, little bitch. Like deadass. You think I have videos of rape? Like, don't fucking try to clip this. You think I have videos of rape? What the fuck is wrong with you?
You've
Are
never
you
seen.
insane?
You said you
Mentally
did.
ill?
You said you did in the beginning.
I said I had videos. Let's go back on this fucking stream and see if I had.
You said you saw them. You said you saw them.
No, I said I did not say that.
Well, you did. Well, you did. And then it turned out that it was dancing on a corpse. And then it turned out that it was dancing on a corpse. Was it the video of the Israeli pissing on a Palestinian, or was it the dancing on the corpse?
Videos. You think there's one video? What do you think I'm bored with myself if there's one video? No, there's tons. There's hella videos.
Oh, well, you only gave me one example. And there's tons that you haven't seen, right?
Honestly, I was crying. I was crying that day. I didn't want to see any fucking videos. I tried to stay off the internet as much as possible, but every now and then I would see it.
Oh, okay. So that's why there's no rape videos.
Here, I can give you more examples.
So you didn't see anything?
Did I say I didn't see anything?
Well, you said you were crying that day and it was hard to go on the internet. So I guess you're just changing the story now. I guess you didn't see anything, right?
No. I definitely saw, but it's not like I just remember video.
This is very pathetic. You should grow up.
Pathetic is
You should grow up. Grow up, please. Please, for the sake of Allah, please grow up.
At least you grew up. Looking for pedos is the big fucking glow up. I can tell you that much.
I don't know what you're talking about, but go to school. I beg you. Learn about all of this. You should learn about all of this.
You're fucking sped, clearly. You enjoy being like dumbass? Like, is that like, I don't know. I don't fucking know dumbass language. Fucking teach it to me. Maybe I should go to school for that.
Yeah. Back to personal attacks, huh?
What was that?
You don't have any argument, unfortunately.
I have so much fucking argument, bro. You're dodging each.
I have so much argument. Like what? Like what?
Pathetic.
Like what? In what way am I dodging? Tell me.
You're not answering my question.
If I dodged, I apologize. But ask me whatever you want. I'm answering. What question did you ask that I didn't answer? Here. If I dodged, listen to me. If I dodged anything, I apologize. I'll open the floor to questions I didn't answer. I just got banned on TikTok, by the way, but I'm on YouTube, so we should be fine.
All right, we're good. Please explain to me. What?
Ask me a question. That's not a question.
Put my shit in the charger. 1 second. I got 1 second. Could you like repost on TikTok? Is that a possibility?
Ask me a question.
1 second. Okay. Where were we? Right. Can you please give me proof of 30K dying?
I said ask me a question.
That's a question. I mean, I'm asking for proof.
Okay. You're asking me for proof? I don't have any. Sorry.
You don't have any?
No.
So how do you wait? So how do you know? So how do you know if it's real?
No,
how do you know if it's real?
I just do. I just believe them. I just believe them.
Wait. So is that?
No, I just believe them. I just believe them. I'm naive. I just believe them.
Why don't you clip this? Because this seems You know, you don't.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
believing in
I just,
internet.
I
Is that
just,
what you're
I just
saying?
believe them. I'm naive. I'm very naive. Okay, next question. I
Clearly, if
answered your
people,
question. I answered your question. Next question.
I'm, one second. I'm still like speechless. Like you're.
Well, you're talking. You're not speech. But what's your next question though? What's your next question? Do you have any other
One
questions?
second.
Is that it?
Do you have a question for me? I'll answer.
No, I don't. I answered your question. I didn't dodge it. So what's your next one?
Okay. Next one. Where did do you support Hamas?
What'd you say?
Do you support Hamas?
Say that again.
Do you support Hamas?
I can't hear you. I think you're cutting out. Say that again.
Oh, you're trying to skip me.
My hands are up here. Say that again though.
Do you support Hamas?
Bro, you keep cutting out. Do I support who?
That's crazy, bro. Look, you're such a faggot, bro. Deadass. Damn.
No,
That's
no, no, no,
crazy.
no. That's whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa.
Chill
What
with
did
the
I
words,
say?
man.
I'm. What did I say? Oh, so now you hear me.
Sorry to my
You hear
sorry
me.
to my
It's weird that word. It's
LGBTQ
weird that
viewers.
It's weird. It's weird. It's weird.
I apologize about
It's
that. This guy is
weird. It's
homophobic.
weird.
This guy's a bigot, and
I'm
I
not
apologize
homophobic. No,
about
no,
that.
fuck that. It's weird that the word.
I'm sorry if he
that-
triggered you in any way, chat. I'm sorry to any LGBTQ in the chat. This guy is purely homophobic. I don't support that language in any way.
Yeah, but clearly you hear me when I say that word. That's pretty weird.
Did you say something?
Would you say that's weird?
Did you say something?
Wait, do you think Palestine supports LGBTQ?
Did you say something?
Does Palestine support LGBTQ?
I'm confused if you're talking right now. Your mic is like cutting out.
Does Palestine support LGBTQ?
Oh, I heard you now. Not particularly, no.
No. So why are you saying
It's hard.
you're
It's hard.
pro-Palestinian?
It's hard to even, like when bombs are dropping every day, it's hard to even like think of it, I mean, when you're living under occupation,
I mean, you can't be pro LGBTQ and pro Palestine.
it's hard to care about social rights when you're
right.
It's hard to care about social rights when bombs are dropping every day.
So saying the word faggot, it should be nothing to you because you're pro Palestinian, and pro Palestinians are against LGBTQ.
Well, so I didn't say any of those words. Maybe you're twisting what I'm saying again, but many LGBT in the West support Palestinian liberation. Palestinians aren't against. Okay, the government is conservative, but the Palestinian people are not against.
No, they're against. They're
mad
homophobic.
No, you're homophobic. You are homophobic. You are homophobic.
Are you assuming if I'm a homophobic?
And the society, I'm not assuming. You are,
banned in Arab
from what you said, is you're homophobic. And the society in Palestine is generally religious and conservative. So it's hard, and especially when bombs are dropping every day and when you're living under occupation, it's really hard to care about social rights. Man, this guy.
There's also bombs. There's also bombs landing in Israel. I can also say, this, and that.
Bruh.
Are we homophobe? Are we against?
You are so slow, man. You're so
No.
slow. You're so slow. You're so slow. Is Israel under occupation? Does Israel suffer from the bombings?
How am I slow? Is Israel that's getting bombed right now against LGBTQ?
What?
You're saying? It's okay.
They are not getting bombed.
Are you serious right now? Are you fucking sped?
You can't compare
You
to
might be
Gaza.
dead ass like a dumbass.
You can't compare to Gaza. You're saying as if it's even close to it, as if it's even half of the suffering. Are you
denying that there's no bombs in Israel? There's not bombing daily? I can give you videos right now if you want.
No, I don't deny. I'm saying you cannot compare like 1,000 dead versus 30,000 dead. You cannot compare that. You cannot compare.
You guys, I feel like you guys should have known that we have maybe a better army because you guys fucking lost the war. You guys are still losing the war, by the way, because you guys
Daily occupation and apartheid.
Palestinians do, bro. Anyone who's pro-Palestine is a loser. They're on the losing side. They're on the losing team. They're on the losing war. It's that simple. You guys are fucking losers, and you guys are salty about it.
We're
It's not my
losers.
fault.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we're losers, and we're salty.
Are you guys not losers? Are you guys not losing? Do you know what the definition of a loser is?
No, we're losers. We're losers, and we're salty. Maybe in 2,000 years we'll come back.
Clearly, you guys are clean. You guys are like
You're so slow. You're so slow. Not a single one of my words you have understood. Okay. Bye.
Like
Bye. You don't even know like what I'm saying. You literally don't even know what I'm saying. You don't know when I'm sarcastic. You don't know when I'm joking. You don't know when I'm the words that are coming out of my mouth. You don't even know what the fuck I'm saying.
I'm trying to have a serious conversation, Hamza, and you're.
Then don't be so homophobic so openly. And don't say, don't have personal attacks. What kind of conversation has personal attacks? You called me the F word, right? Number one, like what the hell is that? Not fuck, but like the other one. Wash your mouth first of all. Secondly, you really just don't care about the Palestinian people.
20 times, bro. Don't try to be my fucking parent. You don't know shit.
I didn't say a slur. When did I say a slur? I never said a slur.
A cuss word?
I never said a slur. You know, you really don't know words. Holy shit, you really just don't know words.
Slur is. I'm sorry. I'm not like.
You're not American? Yeah, I don't know.
No,
bro, you're born in LA. What are you fucking talking about? Yeah, maybe I should show.
No, I don't. I'm sorry, I just don't know what slur means.
Maybe,
what's your problem? Because I don't know words, that doesn't mean I don't know.
Well, you just said a slur 5 minutes ago, but maybe I should show this to your mom.
I'm actually over the age of 18, and if your mom.
Well, you sure don't act like it.
Acting. I'm sorry.
I should show this to your mom. I should show this to your mom. I should show this to your mom so she can wash your fucking mouth.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah. Those words just keep coming out of your mouth.
Would your mom be happy if she saw you looking for pedos?
Why do you keep going back to like very irrelevant topics? You love deflecting. You really do. I mean, that's just you. That's your personality, I guess. I don't know. Anyways,
ironic is to say the least, bro. Keep looking for pedos, though. If you know that's where you're gonna go.
Yeah. Well, chat is asking me to skip. They're getting kind of bored of this. So
chat can go fuck themselves. I don't give a fuck.
All right. Well, I'm also getting bored. So
I'm getting bored of your fucking face too. It's very yawning, you know.
Okay. Bye.
Fucking. That's how you want to end the conversation? Because you clearly don't.
Well, we're both bored of each other. We're both bored of each other, so skip me. Bye.
What do you? I'm trying to prove a point here, because then you post it on social media.
Bye. Bye.
I don't have like that, you know.
Bye. Bye. Skip me. Bye.
The whole point was talking to you though, because you have like
bye.
You have like a base, you have a fandom.
Bye.
You see how you're not talking to me?
Bye.
You see?
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, Jesus, dude. So yeah, okay. That was what the hell? Finally, right, guys? Finally. Okay, I really did get banned on TikTok though. My appeal got declined. They banned me for 3 days. 4 days. Well, 3, I guess. 3. Yeah. I won't be unbanned until February 22nd at 2 a.m. What a fuck. Oh my god, bro. I'll probably try. I'll get unbanned like tomorrow or something. I'll try contacting someone. But now we have to be on here. Well, anyways, We'll continue. We'll continue on YouTube, but I do want to mention though of what this guy was talking about. I did girl voice trolling. If you guys don't know, like girl voice trolling, where I did a voice impression as talking like a girl. I mean, I'm not sure how long some of you have been watching my videos, but I was doing Fortnite videos back when I was like 16, 17. I started when I was like 14, 15 even. And I haven't done a Fortnite video since then. I post like compilations and stuff now, but barely. Of my old videos, but I haven't done that in 3-4 years. So, you know, I was making my voice high pitched and pretended to be a girl on Fortnite, basically. And I had funny interactions. That's literally like it. It was a trend that died out, but like, who cares? You know, it was a trend. A lot of people did it. It was just, you know, girl voice trolling on Fortnite. It wasn't anything serious. Yeah, you know, like it was Destiny. If you guys know who that is, you know, I see some in the chat, people saying Destiny, but exactly, it was, that's who Absorber is. If you guys know me as Absorber, so that's like what he was talking about, and he was trying to pin that as if it was a bad thing, which is weird. I don't know how, you know, that was you. Yeah, that was me. So some people don't even know that was me. But yeah, Destiny. Those were the Destiny days. You know, that's how I made my people laugh. Like I would, you know. Stream it. I would play with people, make them laugh, and spread some positivity that way. I thought it was fun, and you know, whatever. It was funny for the moment, and I was like 14, 15, 16. But yeah, that's what he was talking about, and I don't know why. I guess he was a fan of me. Clearly, he was. But yeah. Anyways, that's literally it. Who cares? Stupid. Anyways. Hello.
Well, I want to talk about you.
What?
I'm searching you.
Where are you from?
I'm from Israel. I see you TikTok and live. So just a few minutes. I want to tell you. I don't good in English,
That's fine.
right?
Yeah.
But I have a question for you. Because I see your conversation with the little children you're talking right now. It's okay. First, I have video to send you if you want. The the woman with the pregnant. Now, I have just one question. Show me one video for raping. One video. Somebody film rape. One video. All the raping they in jail right now, right? They never rape if you don't have a video for it. This is my question, because I tell you something. I don't know about the what happened. Yes, I know, yeah, but it's history and it's religion. You are Arab and I am Jewish. You believe because you Quran. This is your land. And I believe because
No, I don't.
No, I don't. Yeah, you do. You say the little kid.
I believe it's my land.
I believe it's my land.
Because it's
Yeah,
my
I know.
land.
This is what I say. This is what I say because you are religion. Because Muhammad tell you this.
No. It's because it's my land.
Because it's my land.
No, it's not.
My grandparents were born
My
there.
grandparents were born there.
Not religion. I don't care.
Not religion. I don't care.
My
The echo is killing me.
The
We
echo's
have
killing
Bet
me.
Amikdash. You know what's Bet Amikdash?
No. Do I have to say no?
Do I have to
No,
say no?
I don't.
No, I don't.
I don't know how
What
to
the
say that in English.
Explain. What
I'll tell you because I don't know how to say that in English. Bet Amikdash, it's with Solomon the King. You know with Solomon the King, right? Solomon, the King Solomon.
Yeah. So 2,000 years ago.
2,000 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
like
listen to Left.
2,000 years ago.
2,000 years ago.
Yeah,
Like the
it's my
dinosaur
land.
timing. Okay, yalla, what?
Yeah, but you say my parents.
You're the same.
my
You're
parents.
You're exactly the same,
My
bro.
parents. So what? So what? We live and the dinosaur time. We are human. We live? How you come?
You are not the
parents?
same as ancient
Same
Jews.
as ancient Jews.
No. this is my land, and you believe this is your land. But you talk about the
But it is
raping.
my land.
Wait. We can after this.
What's
You
your
talk about the
heritage?
raping.
Where does your family come from?
You talk about I am Morocco. My family
Okay,
from
so you
Morocco.
are from Morocco. I am from the Palestine.
No, my
خلاص.
family born Morocco. Wait, because
You're Moroccan. You're Moroccan.
Listen,
You're Moroccan. You're Moroccan. You're Moroccan.
You're Moroccan.
You're running. Listen, my answer. My
I'm running.
family.
I'm sitting down right
born-
now. I'm listening to
You don't
you.
listen.
I'm
You
not
don't
running.
listen.
I'm not
You
the
don't-
Flash.
yeah,
I'm
you
not
do.
like
I'm not like
double
you do.
guy me.
You
I'm
don't
like
stop.
running there, but I'm sitting down
running
same
there,
time.
When somebody don't listen, is running. Is running. It don't need to run with the body. Is running. Just keep running. So wait, my parents
احكي يا حمار يلا.
born in Morocco because you expelled the Jewish and the dinosaur time. So wait,
Me?
yeah, your parents, your grandpa.
My grandpa? He was born in the dinosaur
I don't
time?
care who. You speak about the Palestine. This is my land before a long time. So you started with a long time, not me, right? So
What?
if you go with the long time, I have
No,
more
no,
long time.
75 years is not long time. My grandma, my granddad,
My granddad,
grandpa.
You don't
Grandpa.
answer about my first question. Show me a one video about raping.
Bro, you love
One
jumping.
video.
You love jumping.
You need to show me. No, I
The-
don't
the-
talk about sex
but
and
let me just
trouble.
let me just tell you.
I care about all the raping and the world.
I don't have any
Send
videos.
me-
I'm not weird. I don't have any videos.
I don't have any
But you
videos.
say the truth. Show me.
I don't
It's
have.
not reasonable.
I don't
Nobody
have.
I don't have.
I don't have any videos.
Have any videos?
Nobody film it. You understand that?
I don't have any
I don't
videos.
have
I
any
answered.
videos. I answered.
Because nobody film on rape. You are stupid.
I don't have any
don't
videos.
talk about seven and
I'm
October.
answering your question. I
tell
don't
you-
have any
I tell you-
videos.
I ask you, where you live? In the United States?
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
You live in the United States?
What do you? Maybe.
What do you? Maybe.
Yeah. How much raping send sit in the jail right now?
What?
In the United States. I tell you, I don't speak good English, so you can laugh about it.
I don't know
But
what
if
you
I
said,
speak in
man.
Hebrew-
Man.
Wait. But if I can speak in Hebrew, you don't understand one word, so I can laugh about you. I try to talk with you because you want to talk, and you think if you talk, maybe you show the Palestinian they miserable. They know I'm live in Israel. I'm live in Bethlehem. I have friend Palestine. I can show you my friend Palestine.
You live in you live in Bethlehem.
You live in Bethlehem.
Yeah, and I can.
So you
now
so
we
you
can
live in
go
a you
to
live in
my
a settlement?
You live in a settlement.
Wait. Now we can go to my.
Do you know
friend
the wall in
Palestine.
Bethlehem?
Bethlehem.
Yeah, I'm going to Bethlehem. I have friends Palestine. You can talk about United States how much you want about Israel, but I live here. So
Do
we
you,
can talk about my language.
do you know
I
what
don't
it's like to
care
drive
about-
through Bethlehem? Do you know what it's like to drive through Bethlehem? Do you know how terrible it is?
Yeah, I know. You know how terrible it is to be in Israel, to be a Jewish, to go in your street and you see Palestine like you and think all the time is want to kill me or I can't be his friend. Oh, I don't know.
In Israel?
Tell me, come home. I need to scare. Is want to kidnap me?
In
Or
Israel?
is really want to be my friend?
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
If I tell you come my home, you don't never afraid, right? Because you know, the Jewish don't give me nothing. They give me money, clothes. You don't
What are you
afraid
saying?
to
What are you
come my
saying?
home. But if you invite me to your home, if Muslim invite Jewish to his home, the Jewish scared. Why? Why the Jewish need to scare? Is one to kidnap me? Is a friend? Is not a friend? So don't talk about the little-
You're just a terrible person, man. You're just a terrible person.
Terrible
president
person.
of Gaza because you say the
You're
another
brainwashed.
kid-
You're brainwashed.
wait, you say to another kid, when you talk about right now.
You think this is
Why
about
you think
religion?
this is
You were
about religion?
brainwashed.
You are
This is not a
brainwashed.
religious issue. This is
I
not a
don't
religious
believe in
matter.
what you say.
This
I
is
don't believe in
all
Look,
about
if I be
land and
religion,
power
you
for
see like
Israel.
this.
You're the one
Right?
making
You're
this
the one
about
making
religion.
if I be religion, you see like this. I don't religion. I don't
I
talk
don't care about religion.
believe of the
This is
religion.
not an
But
issue
this is not
about
my
religion.
question.
This is an issue about land. Bye.
Wait.
Holy, his echo was really the one that made me skip, to be honest with you. I would have like kept it on for maybe like 5 more seconds if he didn't have an echo, but he keeps bringing up religion, which is, first of all, has no relevancy in this whole thing. And he also brings up 2,000 years ago, King Solomon. Like, bro, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? 2,000 years ago. The ancient Hebrews are not the same people, are not today's Jewish people. It's just not. Ancient Hebrews are not today's Jewish people. That's like saying Italians are Romans. That's not true. Italians come from Romans, but they are not the same. Damn. And he's Moroccan. This guy's Moroccan. Okay? Palestinians, by the way, they come from everyone who lived in Palestine. Arabs, Phoenicians, Romans, and Jews, even the Canaanites, the original. Do you want mod? Oh, yes, I do, Bandkid. Because we never left. Bandkid, hi, hello. Managing moderator. I can give you 2 mods now. I have 2 options. Managing moderator can manage blocked words and change chat modes in live, and also has capabilities of standard moderator. Standard moderator can review and remove chat messages and hide or put user in timeout. I'll just give you standard because I don't. What the hell is the other one for? But anyways, yeah, I don't know what the difference is. But anyways, listen, guys, we have never left. Consistent presence. So you cannot say that you are the same group of people who lived there over 2,000 years ago. That makes 0 sense. It's absolute nonsense. Okay? The only way you can justify that is by saying, oh, we're God's people. That's religious. Fundamentalism is the word. Fundamentalism. I always have trouble with that word. Fundamentalism. But Palestinians don't do that. We've lived there. We had presence. We have Christian Palestinians. We have Muslim Palestinians. We're not just Muslims, okay? We aren't saying this is our land because we're Muslim or Christians or whatever. This is our land because it's our land, because we've lived there. We've been consistent in living there. We were living there. That is why this is our land. Not because of religion. It's never about religion when it comes to the Palestinian people, okay? This land, this whole thing is not a religious issue, man. I don't know why everyone loves making it seem like it. You know, anytime someone says it's about religion, they are evil. They are justifying the Nakba. They are bad faith actors. Not only the Nakba, they're justifying everything that's happening right now. Anyways. Hello? Okay.
Yo, what's good? You remember me?
Hello.
How are you?
Oh, hey, man. Hey.
I've been dying to speak with you.
I do remember you. You were just from my from a few, I don't know, a week ago?
Yeah, in my car, you remember?
Yeah, I remember you, man.
How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
You still talking shit about Israel?
I mean, how can I not when they're bombing, innocent lives every single day?
Again, bro, you have to remind yourself, whose blame is it, man? And I saw you talking to this other guy about the name of the people that the UN give. Do you really think that the UN give a real numbers?
Well, first of all, let me get to your first point about. Okay, I can't see you anymore. I don't know where you went. Hands are up. You still there? Okay. So let me get to your first point about you saying, who started this or whatever. You know what Bibi said, right? He said, even if Hamas is defeated, he will invade Rafah. He said that like yesterday. Did you hear him say that?
Listen, what the fuck do you think is gonna be happening in Rafah? Rafah, all the terrorists now went there because this is what they do. This is their strategy. They hide among civilians. You know, bro, they not have even the ball.
My hands were up here the whole time. I hope you guys saw that. I didn't skip. Hello? I did not skip. He was just going into like crazy mode. I don't know what the fuck happened. Hello. I literally just saw an IDF soldier. Hello. Don't skip me. Where are you from?
I know you.
You know me?
Yes, I do.
You know me from where, man?
From the TikTok.
From the TikTok. What do you think about my videos?
How to say that? They don't have a good purpose, I think. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to say that there is need to be a peace and don't war and all that conflict.
Well, what's my purpose for my videos? What's my purpose?
No, it's not purpose, but you go to one side more from the other side.
I do?
And I understand that.
But I want peace and justice. Is that not a good purpose?
But I see your videos, so
Well, how am I showing one side? How am I showing one side? I'm literally talking to Israelis in my videos and streams.
Yeah, but because
I know my hands. I know it looked like I skipped him. I swear I didn't. I was clearing more storage. That looks so bad for me.
Just so you know.
Yo, I have to skip you again. Your mic is bad. Okay, but just for that guy, I know it looked like I skipped it when I went down there and started typing. I was clearing more storage. I promise. I was typing before that. I promise. I didn't skip him. I promise, dude. You can believe me. You don't have to believe me. I don't give a shit, okay? I didn't fucking skip. Okay, but that one, the one that just happened, the one I just skipped, the one with the echo, yeah, I skipped him. He has an echo. I'm not going to speak to someone with an echo. But anyways, I didn't. That looks so bad. Like, he was talking to me and my hands went down and then he was gone. It was not me. It was not me, I promise. Okay. I had 4 gigabytes. Now I have 20. We're good. Show me proof? Fuck, I don't know. I don't know how to show you proof. I'm screwed on that one. No proof.
You again.
Yeah, look at this guy. This guy with his curtains.
Oh, look at this guy.
Skip him. Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi, how are you?
Wait, are you filming?
Not right now, no.
I know you.
I'm from Palestine.
Yeah.
Yeah, where are you from?
We love Israel.
Oh, you love Palestine?
Yes, I want peace.
Okay, so ceasefire now?
I've seen. What?
Ceasefire now?
הפסקת אש. Oh, yes.
Ceasefire?
Break, yes.
Like permanent.
Break from fights. No more fights.
Permanent ceasefire? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love everyone. I love all the innocent people. No, doesn't matter.
Okay. and end the occupation now, right?
What is occupation? Oh, what about?
Shit.
No.
Okay. Fuck.
No.
End the occupation of the West Bank and Gaza, right?
בואי תתרגמי לי. Wait a minute. I called for Google Translate.
Okay.
Bye. We love Palestine. Don't get me wrong. Okay, מה אומר? Say it again.
End the occupation?
לסיים את הכיבוש, הוא אומר שאנחנו...
Yes.
לא, הוא אומר שאת כובשת אותה. occupation זה שישראל...
Wait, yes or no?
מה שהוא אומר לה.
אז
Hello, my friend. We are not occupying them.
And your dad.
The idiot.
No,
The
shut up.
idiot.
Not
Oh,
idiot.
shit.
No, it's smart. You're smart. You're lovely. We love you. We all love you.
Free Palestine. Free Palestine.
What is Palestine?
From Hamas. British. The
No,
best.
no,
What is
free
Palestine?
Palestine from
want
Israel.
peace. We no.
What the fuck is Palestine? What is
We want
What
peace.
is Palestine?
Yeah, peace. Free Palestine. That's
You
what.
want peace.
Peace, but what is Palestine?
I want peace. I want. I want it to be. I want all the people, all the innocent people to live.
Okay. So okay. So end the occupation. Free Palestine. End the apartheid state.
You are occupation.
Exactly, there is
But
no
you're talking like I'm the one. Like I'm the one who came there and like did what you're saying that I did. I did not. I want peace. I want love. Plus, I'm saying
Wait,
free Palestine.
Oh, I'm
from
not
Hamas.
saying free Palestine from Hamas.
If I'm seeing myself on TikTok.
Wait.
Wait, are you recording?
Wait. Free Palestine from Hamas.
Yes. Yes. Hamas.
Oh. Well, that's how you say it. But why not free Palestine from Israel?
Because
Israel does not control Palestine.
Any
What?
English.
I want peace. I want love.
But
and
but
Hamas.
what about the occupation? What about the siege
There is no
What
occupation.
occupation? What occupation?
in the West Bank? What are you talking about?
What occupation? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the West Bank. Do you know about 1967?
1960. איזה מלחמה?
Yeah. Have you not seen the occupation in the West Bank? The military occupation for over 56 years?
There is no occupation.
What occupation?
But I'm telling you there is. There is
Israel
though.
completely pulled out of Palestine in 2005.
Really? But what about the West Bank? They're still in the West Bank.
מה זה West Bank?
יהודה ושומרון.
יהודה ושומרון?
It's literally called Judea. It's for the Jews. Stupid.
לא,
The West Bank? The West Bank is for the Jewish people?
Don't mind them. Don't mind them.
we gave the West Bank to the Palestinians.
You gave the West Bank to the Palestinians?
Not back. We gave them to the
מה
Palestinians.
זה?
You get when did you give it to the Palestinians? I'd love to know. I think I missed the last update. I missed the last patch notes of Fortnite. I think you're from the future or something.
I want peace. And
When was that? You're definitely from the future. You're definitely when did they give the West Bank to Palestine?
לא, באמת.
יואו, אם אני בטיקטוק איתי.
רגע, אפשר לדבר איתו בבקשה? אני מדבר איתו, תודה.
Yes.
Bro.
Wait a second. We famous.
Bro, when did oh my god, you guys like care about the weirdest stuff, man.
They are stupid friends.
You're the one saying that they gave the West Bank to Palestine. I think you're the stupid one, but
אני לא יודע, תנו לי, הוא רציני, די. Hello, my friend, hello.
hello. Hi. From the river to the sea. From the river to the sea.
You are calling for the, you are calling for the, you know, for the,
I'm calling for
genocide of the Jews. You are
What?
calling for the
What?
genocide of the Jews.
I'm calling for
Yes.
peace.
I'm calling for peace, but you are calling for genocide, my friend.
What? No, from the river to the sea is peace.
Yeah, exactly, from the river to the sea, genocide.
That's peace.
There shouldn't be any Jews here.
So
No.
you're saying there is no Israel, but רק Palestine.
Then where all the Jews go?
Where all the Jews go?
You could stay if you want.
Okay, and so there won't be
And?
peace because the Hamas will try to kill us if we'll stay.
Well, if you remove the reasoning for Hamas's existence, there will be no more Hamas, which is the occupation, oppression, humiliation, apartheid. If you get rid of all of that, you won't have Hamas anymore. And we can live in peace.
But there is no apartheid.
But there is, and if there weren't, there's still occupation, oppression, humiliation of Palestinian
The
people.
Hamas is
You
still-
mentioned a quarter of what I was talking about, which is also a quarter of everything in the world. But what's happening in Palestine. But have you been to the West Bank?
זה רמאללה. No.
Have you seen how the Palestinians live?
But did you know that 3 days ago, the Hamas killed a Palestinian child for going next to the humanitarian trucks thing, and they killed him. So the Palestinians themselves try to protest against Hamas.
You know that's not true, right?
But it is true.
Well, once again, it's
Wait,
propaganda.
how much money did you get of telling this?
I actually lost a lot of brand deals. I had, actually, let me answer your question. $1 million. I made 10 million shekels. 1 million billion shekels.
But does your sources that you look up are biased for Palestine?
No, I'm in the U.S. I have access to all sources possible, and I look at them. I also look at history.
Bro, go to Palestine, please.
Well, I look at Israel. I look at Israel reports. You know Haaretz? Haaretz? Haaretz.
What, again?
Haaretz? Haaretz?
Ah, yes.
Haaretz. I don't know how to fuck. I don't even know how you say it. But what are they biased? Is Haaretz biased?
No.
Oh, okay. That's what I get most of my news from. What about the UN reports? Are they biased? Are history books biased?
Wait.
לאן?
Okay.
oh my
Bye
God.
bye.
We have to-
Bye.
Free Israel, fuck
Hello?
Hey, how are you doing?
What's up? Where you from?
I'm from Israel.
You're from Israel. Okay, I'm from Palestine.
Which country is that?
You're kind of there.
Okay. Can I ask when was this? When was it established?
It's the one under Lebanon and the west of Jordan, you know?
Oh, okay. When was it established?
Borders of Egypt.
When was it established?
And next to the sea.
Are you still not replying? What year
What?
was it
You asked
established?
me where's Palestine. I told you.
No, I asked you what year was it established as a country?
Well, that's the whole point of when was the world wait. When the world was formed. When was that?
Are you going by scientific or by religion?
It's when the world was formed.
Yeah, so the US wasn't a country until 1776 or something like that, right? So each country was actually
I don't care about religion, by the way.
Care.
No. Well, okay. You just want to like cut me off halfway. Like I don't care about religion.
Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't accept religion, but religion.
I apologized. I just apologized for it.
I don't accept it, but I don't care about religion.
Me neither. I'm agnostic.
Okay. But it wasn't the U.S. It was America, right?
Okay, sure.
I didn't say Palestinian state. I said Palestine, the region of Palestine. That is where I'm from.
Okay, both Jews, Muslims, and Christians lived in this region for thousands of years.
Sure.
Okay. So when the conflict arose around, you can say when the Ottomans were here, around the 1880s, 1900s, and there were conflict between the Muslims and the Jews.
1880s?
Yeah. 1880s, when the Ottomans were ruling here?
Not really.
No, not really. So when did the conflict arose?
Zionism wasn't a thing until 1898.
Right, but I'm not saying that because of Zionism the conflict arose. You had Petah Tikva massacres in 1886, for example, between the Muslims and the Jews. I can cite you a lot of massacres between the Jews and the Muslims. And
it all didn't really start until until the Balfour Declaration.
1917, sure.
Minorities across every land were getting persecuted. I mean, I'm not denying that never happened.
Okay. You know that the British actually promised both the Jews and both the Muslims to create their own countries. Both of them actually were promised. But for the Christians and Jews, I don't really remember for the Muslim what was the name of it, but they were also promised their own land, their own country.
You mean, for the Muslims?
Yes, for the Arab Muslims, or I'm not sure if the Christian word already was also incorporated in it with it.
Well, it didn't say Muslims. Can you remind me what it did say?
Right now, the Balfour Declaration, or are you talking about what I told you the British promised the Arabs?
What did it say, though? It said well, I'll tell you. It said the non-Jewish population. It didn't even say Arab or Palestinian or Muslim or Christian.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
I'll check it, but sure. Okay.
Well, no, it did. It said non-Jewish population. Word for that's what it said.
Okay.
Yeah.
But can we agree that both populations were bickering, fighting, rioting between each other. Where there are killings on both sides. I'm not going to justify the Jews. I'm not going to justify the Muslims. But you are well aware that in 20s, 30s, 40s, they were fighting between both parties.
Yes.
Okay. So there are two options. Either continue fighting between each other until someone will win, or you can have two countries.
But
you
no.
can divide the land.
No, because the Palestinian fighting was a response to Zionism.
I can tell you the same thing that the Zionism movement and the fight back was
the Zionism movement
came into kibbutzes. You want me to quote you kibbutzes massacres in the 20s and 30s when Muslims went into Jewish settlements or not settlements, but Jewish kibbutzes and actually fought them.
But it is not a valid movement. The Zionism movement is not a valid movement, and that is the point.
Why is it not a valid movement to have the Jews their own country?
I mean, you have it wrong because you are justifying Zionism as a valid nationalist movement, and it's simply not. It is stupid.
Why?
Zionism is stupid.
Zionism is actually the whole idea of it to have the Jews their own land, to have something.
Well, no, not it's a little more than that. In Palestine, yes. So Jewish to have their homeland in Palestine at the expense of the Palestinian people. Why should Jewish people across the world? Why should they be allowed to come into Palestine and take over? You know, it just doesn't make any sense.
There was the Israeli kingdom. You're aware of the Israeli kingdom? I know I'm talking thousands of years ago, but you had the Israeli kingdom thousands of years ago. Actually, we were here.
I have never heard of an Israeli kingdom in my life.
Oh, really? So all the ancient artifacts which have been found in Palestine,
I've heard of a Jewish kingdom. I've heard of a Jewish kingdom. That's not Israel. Yeah, and by the way, about that,
it's actually quoted in the Quran, I think, like 60 times.
Well, once again, this is not a religious issue, and I don't think it even says that if it were.
I'm just saying it was quoted in the Quran.
Well, let's say it were quoted in the Quran. I don't even believe it is, but let's say it were. Let's just say it was. This is not a religious issue, right? And you're gonna try. Okay, good. I mean, it's not.
No. I just wanted because you said the Israel kingdom is not a thing, and it is a thing. It actually
Jewish kingdom.
It's not a
Jewish which is not Israel.
Israel.
Okay. Okay, but listen.
Kingdom of Israel.
Well, no, I see. You live in Israel. You have your propaganda stuff pop up. I mean, it's a name, like whatever.
No, it's in Google.
Okay.
It's in Wikipedia.
Let's say it was Israeli kingdom. Let's just say it wasn't. But let's just say it's a name. You're saying as if it's Israel today. It is the same thing as that.
Palestine was also a name. So
you're not listening. But you're not listening to me. Because Palestine, those are still my people. Palestine. That's still my people. You're saying the Israeli kingdom, if it were called that, which is the Jewish kingdom, you're saying as if those are the same people as those that live today in Israel. No, they're not the same people. This is where your argument fails, right? Me as a Palestinian, I come from the ancient Hebrews more than you. You understand that? Because my ancestors never left.
You know how the Jews were actually pushed to Europe 130 AD when the Romans actually came here, renaming the area Palestine.
Okay, the
region wasn't named
I don't care. I don't. That's.
Oh, you don't care.
That's
so
irrelevant.
You don't care that all the Jews that came back from Europe were actually originally from this region.
No,
you don't care about that. That's why.
No, the Greeks called it Palestine for the Romans. We lived there. Consistently for thousands of years. But before what you're talking about, the Greeks called it Palestine, and this was before the Romans.
Are you talking about the Philistines?
No. The Greeks literally called it Palestine before the Romans.
After Jesus was born, 130 AD.
This was before the Romans. This was before the. Herodotus. Do you know who that? Ancient Greeks.
No, sorry, I don't know.
No, you're fine. Ancient Greeks. This is before the Romans. Also, by the way, from your apology in the beginning, I accept it. I'm sorry. I was just being a little weird. But that's like 5th century BCE, by the way.
Wait, 5th century BC. So before Christ? But the region wasn't named Palestine until... I don't follow, sorry. Because according to history, the region was named Palestine 130 AD. This is history.
Okay, but ancient Greeks called it Palestine before the Romans.
No, there was a region of the Philistines. I think it's around. It's like around where Gaza is right now.
I'm not talking about the Philistines. That's a different thing.
But that's what they refer to.
No.
But you know what? I truly gonna tell you something.
I mean,
I wish that sorry.
No, go ahead. Sorry, my bad. Go ahead.
No, I just wish any of the offers in the history of between the Arabs and the Jews, even if you say that they are not well because you had the Peel Commission, you had the UN partition plan, any of the offers were actually agreed by them, but they were always rejected.
Wait, what? Well, no. The land from the river to the sea was called Palestine. They called the land Palestine.
And again, you had Jews, Christians, and Muslims living here. Probably.
Okay.
The problem is they didn't live there like harmoniously together. So you had again fighting between two parties. What should we do?
Well, for the most part,
Norway, Israel.
I have to go. I have to go right now. The ICJ hearing is happening. I'm literally the ICJ hearing is happening. I literally do have to go.
Sure. Sorry.
Saudi Arabia, Qatar.
Oh my gosh. The Court of Justice, International Court of Justice, ICJ holds public hearings in the advisory proceeding State of Palestine. Bro, what the hell is happening? How did I not know about this? I do have to go.
Sure.
All right.
Thank you for the thought.
All right, take it easy. Wait, I just want to say that Zionism isn't a valid nationalist movement. That's all I'm saying. That's like my whole thing. But anyways, I do have to go.
It's your idea. It's like
cool, and your idea is the other way. That's fine. Bye. Okay. I had no idea this was going on.
Morocco,
the chat was just saying
Czechia,
that ICJ.
Malaysia, Colombia, Indonesia, Guatemala,
and I can't stream
Nauru,
on TikTok,
Djibouti,
man.
Togo,
They banned me.
Fiji,
Fuck TikTok. Fuck
Senegal,
you, TikTok.
and Zambia.
No.
Then written comments were filed in the registry in order of receipt by
What is this
Jordan,
about, guys?
the Organization of Islamic Cooperation,
What is this?
Qatar, Belize, Bangladesh, Palestine, the United States of America, Indonesia, Chile, the League of Arab States, Egypt, Algeria, Guatemala,
What is happening?
Namibia, and Pakistan. By letters dated October 18, 2023,
State of Palestine is here in court? The fuck?
Member States and the Observer State of Palestine,
What?
as well as the League of Arab
the hell's happening?
States, the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, and the African Union, that hearings on the request for an advisory opinion would open on 19 February 2024.
Hold on, guys.
For purposes of the current oral proceeding,
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
the following participants set out in speaking order will take the floor: Palestine, South Africa, Algeria, Saudi Arabia, the Kingdom of the Netherlands, Bangladesh, Belgium, Belize, Bolivia, Brazil, Chile, Colombia, Cuba, Egypt, the United Arab Emirates,
What are they talking
the
about?
United States of America, the Russian Federation, France, the Gambia, Guyana, Hungary, China, the Islamic Republic of Iran, Iraq, Ireland, Japan, Jordan, Kuwait, Lebanon, Libya, Luxembourg, Malaysia, Mauritius, Namibia, Norway, Oman, Pakistan, Indonesia, Qatar, the United Kingdom, Slovenia, Sudan, Switzerland, the Syrian Arab Republic, Tunisia, Turkey, Zambia, the League of Arab States, the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, the African Union, Spain, Fiji, the Maldives, and the Comoros. This morning, the court will hear the State of Palestine, which has been allocated a maximum speaking time of 3 hours.
Yes, take all of them.
All the other participants in the
What
oral
the hell is
proceeding
happening?
over the next day
3 hours?
will speak for a maximum of 30
Palestine's going to
minutes
speak
each.
for 3 hours?
Before inviting Palestine to address the court, I would add that, in accordance with Article 106 of its rules, the court has decided that the written statements and written comments submitted in the current advisory proceedings are to be made accessible to the public after the opening of the present hearings. These written submissions will be posted on the court's website at the end of each day for those participating to the hearings on that day. The text of the oral statements will also be placed on the court's website. I now give the floor to His Excellency Mr. Riyad Maliki, Minister of Foreign Affairs and Expatriates of the State of Palestine. Your Excellency, you have the floor.
Oh my gosh. What? No way.
Mr. President, members of the court, it is an honor and a great responsibility to appear before you on behalf of the people and state of Palestine in these historic proceedings.
Oh my gosh.
I stand before you as 2.3 million Palestinians in Gaza, half of them children, are besieged and bombed.
Yes.
Killed and maimed, starved and displaced. As more than 3.5 million Palestinians in the West Bank, including East Jerusalem, are subjected to colonization of their territory and the racist violence that enables it. As 1.7 million Palestinians in Israel are treated as second-class citizens, as unwelcomed intruders in their ancestral land. As 7 million Palestine refugees continue to be denied their right to return to their land and homes. I stand before you as the entire Palestinian people continue to be denied their fundamental rights, their very existence negated. For over a century, the inalienable right of the Palestinian people to self-determination has been denied and violated. Palestine was not a land without a people. It was not. As Israeli leaders have described it, a wasteland. There was life on this land. There was a political life.
Wow.
A cultural
Wow.
life.
They're showing.
A social
Wow.
life. A religious life.
Yes.
It had schools and universities.
Wow.
Cinemas and cultural halls.
Wow.
It had villages and villagers.
Wow.
Families and communities.
Wow.
Whose life was disrupted by the impact of a promise made
Wow.
thousands of miles
What the
away
hell's happening right now?
over 100 years ago.
What the hell's happening?
A breach of a sacred trust
What the hell's happening?
that relegated the indigenous people of the land to the status of non-Jewish communities.
That's what I
according
said.
them
That's
only
what I
civil
said
and
earlier.
religious rights,
That's funny.
denying their existence
What
as
is
a people
happening?
and their rights as a nation, and paving the way for their dehumanization and mass expulsion from their homeland decades later. The United Nations enshrined in its charter the right of all peoples to self-determination and pledged to rid the world of the gravest breaches of this right, namely colonialism and apartheid. Yet, for decades, the Palestinian people have been denied this right and have endured both colonialism and apartheid. There are those who are outraged by the use of these words. They should instead be outraged by the reality we are living. This reality is known by every Palestinian, suffered by millions, generation after generation.
Oh, my bad,
It
guys.
is the reality of the expulsion of the Palestinian people from their own land. Not just during the 1948 Nakba, which led to the expulsion of up to 900,000 Palestinians. Not just the expulsion of more than 400,000 Palestinians in 1967, but continually, including now, as I address you at this very moment, it is the indiscriminate maiming and killing of Palestinians. It means you can spend the entirety of your life as a refugee, denied your dignity and your right to return home. It means your life and family, your community and home are under constant threat. Your loved ones can be taken away and thrown in an Israeli jail, held there indefinitely.
Sorry.
Your land can be stolen, colonized, and annexed without hesitation. Freedom is nowhere to be found. There is no safe haven. It means discrimination everywhere and no justice anywhere. It is a reality where Israel can destroy Gaza, killing tens of thousands of Palestinians, almost half of them children, leaving 1 million children starved, terrorized, and traumatized for life, orphaned of a mother, a father, or both, amputated and disabled, leaving nearly 2 million people displaced and desperate with nowhere to shelter from the onslaught. The genocide underway in Gaza is a result of decades of impunity and inaction. Ending Israel's impunity is a moral, political, and legal imperative. Successive Israeli governments have given the Palestinian people only 3 options: displacement, subjugation, or death. These are the choices: ethnic cleansing, apartheid, or genocide. But our people are here to stay. They have a right to live in freedom and dignity in their ancestral land. They will not forsake their rights. I thus implore you, as you hear the legal arguments, not to forget the Palestinian people, not to forget that our people are struggling every day for their survival as individuals, families, communities, as a nation. That less than a month ago, this court ordered provisional measures in a landmark case brought by the Republic of South Africa against Israel under the Genocide Convention, an order that Israel continues to defy with impunity. For decades, Israel has occupied the Palestinian territory, committing violations that are inherent to its presence in our land and colonial objective. This occupation is annexationist and supremacist in nature. It is a deliberate, cynical perversion of international law. It is thus illegal. The only solution consistent with international law is for this illegal occupation to come to an immediate, unconditional, and total end. As you affirmed 20 years ago, the Palestinian people have the right to self-determination. It is an erga omnes right. It is non-negotiable, non-derogable. No occupying power, including Israel, can be granted a perpetual veto over the rights of the people it occupies. Allow me now to show you 5 maps.
Yes.
The first one
Yes.
is historic Palestine.
Oh, yeah.
This is the territory over which the Palestinian people should have been able to exercise their right to self-determination. Instead, the General Assembly recommended the partition of Palestine, ignoring the will of our people as shown in the second map. With the Nakba that ensued, over 2/3 of our people were systematically and forcibly expelled by Israel.
Wow. Wow.
And 3/4
Wow,
of
wow,
Palestine
wow.
became Israel, as shown in the third map. This was the start of the Nakba, the dispossession, the displacement and replacement of our people, the denial of rights and discrimination that continues to this very day. In 1967, Israel then occupied the remainder of Palestine, and from the first day of its occupation, started colonizing and annexing the land with the aim of making its occupation irreversible. It left us with a collection of disconnected Bantustans, preventing the independence of our state, as shown in map 4. Israel wanted the geography of Palestine, but not its demography.
Look at that map,
so it
bro.
kept pushing our people out,
Look.
out of their homes,
Look at this.
out of their land. Here is the 5th map. It was displayed by Israel's Prime Minister to the General Assembly last September. He called this the new Middle East. There is no Palestine at all on this map, only Israel, comprised of all the land from the Jordan River to the Mediterranean Sea. This shows you what the prolonged, continuous Israeli occupation of Palestine is intended to accomplish: the complete disappearance of Palestine and the destruction of the Palestinian people. There can be no justification for these injustices and indignities. Allowing them to continue is unacceptable and inexcusable. Acquisition of territory by force, persecution, racial discrimination and apartheid against the people, denial of self-determination are all grave violations of the most fundamental norms of international law. There is a legal and moral obligation to bring them to a prompt end. Mr. President, members of the court, the State of Palestine reaffirms its unwavering commitment to the rule of international law, which must finally prevail.
I can't believe this is happening right now.
The force of the law must prevail over the unlawful use of force. We said years ago that we made a choice: justice, not vengeance. But justice delayed is justice denied. And the Palestinian people have been denied justice for far too long.
Yeah, facts.
We believe in the universal principles
My ears
crafted
hurt
over
from
decades
the
to save
glasses.
successive generations from the scourge of war and oppression. It is time to put an end to the double standards that have kept our people captive for far too long. International law must be applied to all states without exception. No state can be absolved of its obligations under the law, and no people can be deprived of its protection. Palestine legitimately seeks the fulfillment of the rights of our people, including the independence of the State of Palestine on the pre-1967 borders, with East Jerusalem as its capital, in accordance with international law and United Nations resolutions. This is the historical compromise we agreed to. A just and lasting solution with two democratic states, Palestine and Israel, living side by side in peace and security. We seek peace, which can only be rooted in justice. When we committed to the peace process 3 decades ago, we did it in the belief and expectation that international law would finally be upheld, not that this process would witness its continued breach. We did so expecting that the rights of our people would finally be fulfilled, not further denied. By determining the law and the obligations of all states and organizations, this court can help chart a path for peace, anchored in justice and respecting international law. It has taken the Palestinian people decades of painful struggle to stand before you today. We appeal to the court to uphold our rights to self-determination, return, and all other human rights, including by declaring that the Israeli occupation is illegal and must end immediately, totally and unconditionally. Mr. President, members of the court, I will be followed today by 6 speakers on behalf of the State of Palestine. First will be Professor Andreas Zimmerman, who will address the court's jurisdiction to answer the General Assembly's questions and the absence of compelling reasons that might lead the court to decline to do so. Next will be Mr. Paul Reichler, who will demonstrate the illegality of Israel's prolonged occupation, because its annexation of Palestinian territory, including through widespread colonization, is intended to be permanent, in violation of the prohibition of the acquisition of territory by force. The next speaker will be Ambassador Namira Negm, who will address the system of persecution racial discrimination and apartheid that Israel is imposing over the Palestinian people as a means of maintaining its control over the land by the subjugation of the indigenous Palestinian people. She will be followed by Professor Philip Sands, who will demonstrate how Israel's dispossession, displacement and replacement of the Palestinian people and discrimination against them has led to the wholesale denial of their inalienable right to self-determination. The court will then be addressed by Professor Alain Pillay, who will identify the legal consequences that follow from Israel's grave and ongoing violations of peremptory norms. These legal consequences necessarily include the obligation to bring this unlawful occupation to an end and to dismantle the colonial and supremacist architecture, legal and physical, that Israel has consolidated over decades. The final speaker of the State of Palestine will be Minister Riyad Mansour, our permanent representative to the United Nations. Minister Mansour will focus on the permanent responsibility of the United Nations and the obligations of all states to bring this injustice to a swift end, so as to uphold the laws, fulfill the Palestinian rights, and achieve a just peace for all. Many states will also stand before this court, informed by their own history of occupation, colonialism, and apartheid. They will stand here on principle to defend the international law-based order. And millions around the world will be watching, hoping that their faith in the international system can be restored, and that the Palestinian people will not be abandoned or discarded as expendable. Palestine remains the greatest test of the credibility of this international law-based order, a test humanity cannot afford to fail. Mr. President, members of the court, the State of Palestine expresses its fullest confidence that you will discharge the sacred duties entrusted to you with the wisdom, fairness, and justice that the world expects and needs of you. I thank you for the honor of addressing you, and I now request, Mr. President, the court to call on Professor Zimmerman. Thank you.
I thank His Excellency Mr. Maliki for his opening statement. I now give the floor to Professor Andreas Zimmerman. You have the floor, Professor.
Merci, Monsieur le Président. Mr. President, members of the court, let me start by expressing my honor to appear once again before the court. This is even more true this time, since the current proceedings address issues that have been of utmost relevance for the international community for decades, and indeed for the United Nations since its very inception. These issues lie at the very heart of the organization's ability to achieve international peace and security, now more than ever. I will present Palestine's arguments on jurisdiction and admissibility. I can and will be succinct, as there is no doubt that the court has jurisdiction to give the requested opinion, and that there are no compelling reasons for the court to decline to issue the requested opinion. Rather, to the contrary, compelling positive reasons exist for the court to address the legal questions referred to it, as the court's legal determinations will assist all parties as to the legal parameters that must be adhered to. The court's determinations are both urgent and relevant, given Israel's manifold violations of peremptory norms of international law, which continue and intensify on a daily basis. Mr. President, the court clearly has jurisdiction to provide the requested opinion. The General Assembly is obviously competent to request the opinion in line with Article 96(1) of the Charter. Moreover, Resolution 77-247 was adopted by a clear majority and in full compliance with both the requirements of the Charter and the Assembly's rules of procedure. The questions posed by the General Assembly are also plainly legal in character. And as the court has repeatedly and consistently confirmed in its jurisprudence, the fact that the questions may have political implications is irrelevant and does not bar the court from fulfilling its essential judicial function. Further, there is no reason, let alone a compelling one, for the court to decline to issue the requested opinion. On the contrary, manifold reasons exist which confirm that an answer by the court to these questions is of utmost importance for the General Assembly, the United Nations at large, and the international community as a whole. First, the questions concern serious breaches of jus cogens and erga omnes norms. As my colleagues will show, those breaches by Israel include violations of the prohibition of acquisition of territory by force, the prohibition of racial discrimination and apartheid, the denial of the right of self-determination, as well as other egregious violations of international human rights and humanitarian law of the same character. Accordingly, all states, as well as the United Nations in toto, have a legally protected interest in having those violations in both their individual and cumulative manifestations, as well as their legal consequences laid out and clarified by the court so as to guide them in their future actions. Second, the questions concern the United Nations' continuous responsibility for resolving the question of Palestine. This responsibility stems from its duties relating to matters of international peace and security arising under the Charter and, as the court put it, quote, has its origin in the mandate and the partition resolution concerning Palestine, end quote. This responsibility continues as confirmed by the unequivocal and contemporary practice of the General Assembly, the Security Council, as well as other United Nations organs and bodies. And as the court had previously reiterated in its Wall Advisory opinion, there exists, and I quote, a permanent responsibility of the United Nations towards the question of Palestine until the question is resolved in all its aspects in a satisfactory manner in accordance with international legitimacy, end quote. The questions put before the court by the Assembly thus seek the court's legal guidance on matters of fundamental and long-standing importance and concern to the United Nations. Third, all of the grounds for declining to issue an opinion suggested in the submissions of a few states fall far short of constituting compelling reasons that must exist for the court to refrain from answering the General Assembly's questions. Some of these submissions oppose the advisory opinion because of the purported existence of a negotiation framework or of bilateral negotiations. However, none of these considerations constitutes a reasonable basis for the court to refuse the General Assembly's request. To the contrary, an opinion from the court will assist in these negotiations by confirming the applicable international legal framework as affirmed in United Nations resolutions in order to reach a just and peaceful solution. As a matter of fact, there exist at least three reasons why the court should not be deterred from answering the GA's questions on that basis.
Guys, I'm going to mute it for 1 second. There's going to be more ICJ hearings tomorrow, or another ICJ hearing tomorrow on the 21st, on the 22nd, on the 23rd, and the 26th. These are countries. This is a separate hearing from the South African one. This is about the occupation, right? This is a separate case. And this is all going to be, I have a description here, okay? The International Court of Justice will hear arguments by 52 countries on the legal consequences of Israel's occupation of the West Bank, East Jerusalem, and the Gaza Strip. The hearings will take place between February 19th and 26th. Today's the first one. So I don't know if I'm going to stream every single one of them, but I'm going to stream quite a bit of them, okay? So right now we have Palestine. This is the opening, and then tomorrow we have like the first few countries, and then it goes to the next day and stuff like that.
Sea and the Jordan River. This is confirmed inter alia by the map displayed by the Israeli Prime Minister in his speech.
I'll stream what I can, you know, but it's like 4 a.m. for me right now, and my sleep schedule is going to be really, really messed up if I stream every single one of them. I will try my best to stream at least the first hour of all of them, or something. I'm not sure. I'm really sorry if I don't end up streaming all of them. I will stream as much as I can. I promise.
State. But these statements of Israel's head of government have not been empty words. Rather, they are reflected in concrete policy decisions and measures on the ground undertaken by Israel for decades. Inter alia, when faced with the attempt by Palestine to initiate the conciliation procedure under Articles 11 and 12 third, it was Israel that consistently and continuously rejected any meaningful attempt to bring to an end, by way of negotiations under the auspices of the ad hoc commission set up under Article 12 third, its entrenched system of racial discrimination inherent in its occupation regime. Second, and significantly, the Security Council has repeatedly called for a peaceful settlement of the question of Palestine based on international law. It renewed this call only 2 months ago in December 2023 in its resolution 2720, when reiterating that a solution to the conflict must be, and I quote the Council, consistent with international law and relevant UN resolutions, end quote. The Court's opinion can thus only contribute to achieving the peaceful settlement of the question of Palestine called for by the Security Council. Your opinion, will clarify the legal rights and obligations of Israel, of Palestine, of third states and of the United Nations to be reflected in a settlement that is truly consistent with international law. Thus, the Court's opinion will also contribute to upholding the international rule of law at large. In that regard, let me remind you, members of the Court,
sorry guys, I'm trying
this
to
is precisely what the Court's advice.
I want to watch and give my thoughts on it, you know, but I have to try getting unbanned on TikTok because they banned me for 3 days and I can't stream this on my TikTok. I'm on my second TikTok streaming right now.
Deadlock that had precluded negotiations. The advisory opinion, your opinion, led the United Kingdom to agree to negotiate with Mauritius for the first time on the basis of Mauritius' sovereignty over the disputed territory. Third, the General Assembly, when deciding upon the request for the current advisory opinion, was acutely aware of the claim that such request would somehow purportedly undermine the chances of future negotiations. Nevertheless, the General Assembly decided to ask for the Court's legal determination anyway. The General Assembly thus found that this argument had no merit. To the contrary, the GA considered that the Court's opinion would be helpful as to future steps to be taken by the political organs of the United Nations, as well as by all states. In line with your role as one of the principal organs of the organization, as envisaged in Article 7 of the Charter, the Court ought not now set aside this considered decision of the General Assembly. Members of the Court, the mere hypothetical chance of possible future negotiations cannot and ought not prevent the Court from rendering its opinion. If this were the case, quod non, a reluctant state wishing to bar the Court from exercising its judicial function could unilaterally prevent the matter from reaching the Court by simply insisting on the mere possibility of negotiations. This would curtail the General Assembly's right to receive legal assistance from the Court, and to do so even in a situation where the General Assembly, making the request, determined that such opinion by the Court would be needed for the exercise of its own function. Such approach finds no basis in the wording of the Charter or the Court statute either. It would unduly limit the right of the political organs of the United Nations to request an opinion from the Court on any, as the wording has it, on any legal question, as both 96(1) Charter and 65 of the Court statute provide unequivocally. Mr. President, members of the Court, let me conclude. The catastrophic developments of recent months in the Gaza Strip confirm that the matters put to the court by the General Assembly are, if ever there was need, not mere bilateral issues. Rather, they are issues of grave consequence for the maintenance of international peace and security. They are thus of immense concern for the international community at large, where the court's legal guidance is desperately needed. All of these aforementioned considerations corroborate that in the present proceedings, as indeed in each and every previous advisory proceedings that had come before this court, there are no reasons, no compelling reasons to prevent the court from rendering its opinion. Rather, Palestine invites the court to fulfill its duty of providing its legal determination to the General Assembly by answering the legal questions put to it. In so doing, you will assist all states, as well as the United Nations, in furthering respect for the international rule of law, the fulfillment of the inalienable rights of the Palestinian people, and a just and peaceful solution in accordance with international law. Members of the court, I thank you for your kind attention and would now kindly ask you, Mr. President, to call upon Mr. Reichler to take the floor. Thank you.
I thank Professor Zimmerman. I now give the floor to Mr. Paul Reichler. You have the floor, Mr. Reichler.
Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Guys, should I start a Discord server? Discord server or no?
The court, it is an honor for me to appear before you and a privilege to speak on behalf of the state of Palestine. I will address the legality of Israel's prolonged occupation, annexation, and settlement of the occupied Palestinian territory. In so doing, I will identify the elements that determine whether and in what circumstances a belligerent occupation is or becomes unlawful under international law. I will then review the evidence to assess whether those elements are present here. And I will show that based on the applicable law and the well-established and undisputed facts, Israel's 56-year occupation of Palestinian territory is manifestly and gravely unlawful, and that international law requires that it be brought to an end completely and unconditionally.
Yes.
The applicable rule of law is straightforward. As Pictet wrote in 1958, occupation is essentially a temporary situation. This remains the law. In December 2022, the General Assembly, in Resolution 77/126, recognized that the occupation of a territory is to be a temporary de facto situation, whereby the occupying power can neither claim possession nor exert its sovereignty over the territory it occupies. This rule is neatly explained in the written statement of Switzerland. The laws of occupation are built on the idea that occupation is only a temporary situation. They are based on four fundamental principles. One, the occupying power does not acquire sovereignty over the territory it occupies. Two, the occupying power must maintain the status quo ante and must not take any measures which might bring about permanent changes. The law is thus crystal clear. Occupation can only be a temporary state of affairs. A permanent occupation is a legal oxymoron.
Yes.
Mr. President, what makes Israel's ongoing occupation of the Palestinian territory unlawful is precisely its permanent character. And what demonstrates its permanence are, one, Israel's de jure and de facto annexation of Jerusalem and the West Bank. 2, its claims of sovereignty over these areas, which it refers to by their biblical names, Judea and Samaria, and considers integral parts of the state of Israel.
Look at that.
3, its establishment of hundreds of permanent Israeli settlements with over 700,000 Israeli settlers who have been promised by successive Israeli governments that they will never be removed. And 4, the multitude of official statements and documents that openly declare Israel's intention to incorporate all of the occupied territory east of the Green Line into the state of Israel as a permanent part of a single Jewish state extending from the Jordan River to the Mediterranean Sea.
You see that? You see that?
As I will show you, the evidence is overwhelming and leaves no room for serious dispute.
Double tap screen if you're on
about
TikTok.
Israel's actions or its intentions.
Because I'm on a new account. So
As Israel's cabinet secretary wrote in June of last year, quote, Judea and Samaria were not seized from a sovereign state recognized by international law, and the state of Israel has a right to impose its sovereignty over these areas, as they comprise the cradle of history of the Jewish people and are an inseparable part of the land of Israel. As purported legal authority, the cabinet secretary invoked the first book of Maccabees, written in the year 100 BC, chapter 15, verse 33. It is not a foreign land we have taken, nor have we seized the property of foreigners, but only our ancestral heritage, which for a time had been unjustly occupied by our enemies. This was followed in August of last year by a message broadcast on Israel Army Radio by Israel's heritage minister. Sovereignty must be extended within the borders of the West Bank, and the most prudent way to create international recognition that this place is ours. There is no green line. It is a fictitious line that creates a distorted reality and must be erased.
I like how this guy talks, man.
In September 2023, Israel's prime minister literally erased the green line in his presentation to the United Nations General Assembly. As you saw earlier, he depicted the state of Israel as extending from the Jordan River to the Mediterranean Sea, eliminating not only the green line, but all traces of Palestine. This was no oversight. It was an act of the head of government with all the attribution.
That is genocide, by the way. This is genocide.
The same message was delivered by Israel's finance minister in Paris 6 months earlier, when he denied the existence of Palestine and declared that Palestinians do not constitute a people. Previously, he said, quote, "We are here to stay. We will make it clear that our national ambition for a Jewish state from the river to the sea is an accomplished fact, a fact not open to discussion or negotiation." This has been Israel's consistent position. Here is the map of Israel produced by its armed forces and published by the government in 2021. One state, Israel, from the river to the sea. There is no green line. There is no Palestine. Instead, Palestine has been replaced by Judea and Samaria, which, according to Israel's highest officials, are now integral parts of the state of Israel.
Look at that
As these
shit,
official
man. Look at that
statements
shit.
and maps demonstrate, Israel makes no secret of its intention to retain permanently the entire area east of the Green Line. Its annexation of occupied Palestinian territory began in 1967, with legislation annexing East Jerusalem, which Israel increased 11-fold in size to incorporate not only the Holy City, but also vast areas of the West Bank surrounding the city. Its defense minister, Moshe Dayan, declared at the time, "The Israel Defense Forces have liberated Jerusalem. We have returned to this most sacred shrine, never to part from it again." In 1990, the Israeli cabinet instructed the foreign minister to notify the Secretary General of the United Nations that Jerusalem is not in any part occupied territory. It is the sovereign capital of Israel. In June 1996, the guidelines of the incoming Israeli government stated, "Jerusalem, the capital of Israel, is one city, whole and undivided, and will remain forever under Israel's sovereignty." More recently,
that shit, man.
in assuming office in December 2022, the current prime minister declared that the Jewish people are not occupiers in their own land, nor occupiers in our eternal capital, Jerusalem. As these official statements make clear, Israel's dominion over Jerusalem and the incorporated area of the West Bank is not intended to be temporary. It has been repeatedly proclaimed by Israel's highest authorities to be eternal. In furtherance of this end, more than 230,000 Israeli Jewish settlers, encouraged, subsidized, and protected by the Israeli government and occupation forces, have been installed in East Jerusalem, dramatically altering the demographic composition of the Holy City by creating an Israeli Jewish majority. Israel has been equally clear in declaring its permanence in the West Bank, where more than 465,000 Israeli Jewish settlers have been implanted, with the support of every Israeli government since 1967, in over 270 ever-expanding settlements spread throughout this territory in what can only be described as a vast colonial enterprise. These settlements, whose accelerated growth and distribution over the years are illustrated on your screens now, are a key instrument of Israel's annexation of the West Bank. This is both their purpose and their effect. As the Secretary General reported to the General Assembly in 2015, occupation is supposed to be temporary because the annexation or acquisition of territory by force is strictly prohibited under international law. In the West Bank, including East Jerusalem, the establishment and maintenance of the settlements amount to a slow but steady annexation of the occupied Palestinian territory. Israel has made no secret of the intended permanence of these settlements. In 2010, Prime Minister Netanyahu told Israeli settlers in the West Bank, "Our message is clear. We are planting here. We will stay here. We will build here. This place will be an inseparable part of the state of Israel for eternity."
Netanyahu is shitting himself right now, by the way.
The Prime Minister announced,
Abdul,
"The time
yes.
has come to apply Israeli sovereignty over the Jordan Valley and to also arrange the status of all Jewish communities in Judea and Samaria. They will be part of the state of Israel." In January 2020, Israel's defense minister, Naftali Bennett, declared, "Our objective is that within a short amount of time, we will apply sovereignty to all of Area C, not just the settlements, not just this block or another." This area, which is depicted in red on your screens now, comprises over 61% of the West Bank. The defense minister proclaimed, "I solemnly declare that Area C belongs to Israel." This area includes the Jordan Valley, which is the water reservoir, the breadbasket, and the source of life for the entire West Bank. In December 2022, the guiding principles of the incoming Israeli government declared the Jewish people have an exclusive and indisputable right to all parts of the land of Israel. The government will promote and develop the settlement of all parts of the land of Israel, the Galilee, the Negev, the Golan, and Judea and Samaria. The coalition agreement between the political parties that formed the government included this pledge. The Prime Minister will lead the formulation and promotion of policy in which sovereignty will be applied in Judea and Samaria, while choosing the timing and weighing all the national and international interests of the State of Israel. General Assembly Resolution 77/126 was adopted on 12 December 2022, just as the current Israeli government was assuming office. The resolution pointedly recalled, quote, the principle of the inadmissibility of the acquisition of land by force, and therefore the illegality of the annexation of any part of the occupied Palestinian territory, including East Jerusalem, which constitutes a breach of international law. And the resolution condemned, quote, Israel's annexation of land, whether de facto or through national legislation. Israel has thoroughly disregarded Resolution 77/126, just as it disregarded all prior General Assembly and Security Council resolutions declaring illegal the annexation of any part of the occupied Palestinian territory and the establishment of Israeli settlements there. These include, but are by no means limited to, Security Council Resolution 252 of 1968, declaring Israel's acquisition of territory by military conquest inadmissible. Resolution which reaffirmed the overriding necessity for ending the prolonged occupation of Arab territories in 1980, and strongly deplored the refusal of Israel to comply with the relevant resolutions of the Security Council and the General Assembly. Resolution 478 of 1980, which determined that all legislative and administrative measures and actions taken by Israel to alter the character and status of the Holy City of Jerusalem, and particularly the basic law in Jerusalem, are null and void and must be rescinded forthwith. Resolution 2334 of 2016, which reaffirmed the inadmissibility of the acquisition of territory by force and condemned all measures aimed at altering the demographic composition, character, and status of the Palestinian territory occupied since 1967, including, inter alia, the construction and expansion of settlements, transfer of Israeli settlers, confiscation of land, demolition of homes, and displacement of Palestinian submissions. And at least 28 General Assembly resolutions which expressly condemned Israel's annexation of Jerusalem and the West Bank. Israel has also blatantly disregarded the obligations reflected in the court's 2004 advisory opinion in the wall case. Since then, instead of dismantling the wall, Israel has extended it from a length of 190 kilometers to more than 460 kilometers, encompassing hundreds of additional square kilometers of Palestinian land and incorporating it into the State of Israel. In its advisory opinion, the court expressed concern lest, quote, the construction of the wall and its associated regime create a fait accompli on the ground that could well become permanent, in which case, and notwithstanding the formal characterization of the wall by Israel, it would be tantamount to de facto annexation. And that is precisely what has happened over the past 20 years, not only within the expanded confines of the wall, but all across the West Bank, most of which has now been annexed de facto by Israel. In 2022, the report of the United Nations International Commission of Inquiry concluded Israel treats the occupation as a permanent fixture and has, for all intents and purposes, annexed parts of the West Bank. The International Court of Justice anticipated such a scenario in its 2004 advisory opinion. This has now become the reality. The Special Rapporteur on Human Rights in the occupied Palestinian territory reached the same conclusion. The occupation by Israel has been conducted in profound defiance of international law. Its 55-year-old occupation burst through the restraints of temporariness long ago. Israel has progressively engaged in the de jure and de facto annexation of occupied territory.
The UN. That was a report from the
Israel's
UN.
ongoing annexation of the West Bank accelerated in 2023, with the largest ever expansion of settlements in the territory. 22 new settlements were authorized, and more than 16,000 new housing units were built, funded, or planned by Israeli authorities. As explained by Israel's finance minister, quote, the construction boom in Judea and Samaria and all over our country continues. We will continue to develop the settlements and strengthen the Israeli hold on the territory. In developing its settlements, Israel has invested heavily in the infrastructure needed to supply them with water and electric power, as well as a network of roads and highways to connect them to one another and to Israel itself. These investments, in the hundreds of millions of dollars, attest to the intended permanent character of the settlements. The roads which Palestinians are forbidden to use,
Oliver,
and a pervasive system of roadblocks and checkpoints prevent Palestinians, but not Israeli settlers, from moving from place to place in the West Bank. And they isolate Palestinian communities by cutting them off from one another. Israel's settlement expansion has thus both uprooted Palestinians from their homes to make room for new settlements and forced them to live in disconnected and non-contiguous enclaves, which the Special Rapporteur has called, quote, a fragmented archipelago of 165 disparate patches of land. This achieves the fundamental objective of the occupation: permanent acquisition of the maximum amount of Palestinian territory with the minimum number of Palestinians in it. In furtherance of this objective, and with increasing frequency, armed groups of settlers, supported by Israel's occupation forces and encouraged by government ministers, have violently expelled thousands of peaceful
Israel's
Palestinian
occupation
civilians
forces
from their ancestral villages and lands.
Beautifully
A UN
said.
fact-finding mission confirmed, quote, the motivation behind this violence and the intimidation against the Palestinians and their properties is to drive the local populations away from their lands and allow the settlements to expand. The UN High Commissioner for Human Rights reported in March 2023, quote, settler violence further intensified, reaching the highest levels ever recorded by the United Nations. In November 2023, the High Commissioner warned that the situation had further deteriorated with, quote, a sharp increase in settler violence and takeover of land across the West Bank. Since 7 October, he continued, nearly 1,000 Palestinians from at least 15 herding communities have been forced from their homes. The Secretary General, in his most recent report, issued on 25 October 2023, expressly linked the expansion of Israeli settlements to the permanent acquisition of Palestinian territory.
If it seems like I'm in La La Land or if I'm not listening or all this, I know everything they're saying. I know about this. All the Palestinians, we know about this. This has been our lives this has been a part of our lives, our whole lives. What am I trying to say? Our whole lives, not just a part of it. Ever since I was born, this is what I was born into knowing and understanding, okay? So I'm nodding and I'm like, I'm listening. Like, I know all of this. We know this. Okay? They're not wasting time. Some people are saying like these guys are wasting their time like explaining. They're not. I mean, they're explaining. This is for the people that don't know what the hell's happening. This is for the people that don't see the proof and want to know more. I know all of this. So I'm paying attention. I'm just like, yeah.
The written statement of Switzerland is once again directly on point. It highlights the distinction between the law of occupation and the legality of a particular occupation. The law of occupation and the legality of occupation are two different questions. The law of occupation applies independently of the question of the legality of the occupation. Occupation is a situation subject to international humanitarian law, whereas its legality is covered by the United Nations Charter. In relation to the legality of the occupation under the Charter, Switzerland observes, quote, "The United Nations has consistently reaffirmed the principle of the inadmissibility of the acquisition of territory by force and condemned Israeli measures aimed at modifying the demographic composition, the character and the status of Jerusalem and the occupied Palestinian territory as a whole. Notably, the construction and extension of settlements, the transfer of Israeli settlements, the confiscation of land, the demolition of homes, and the displacement of Palestinian civilians. In Switzerland's view, quote, the measures taken by Israel in the occupied Palestinian territory lead to fundamental changes, particularly demographic changes, that can have a permanent character. In such circumstances, Switzerland expressly invites the court, quote, to rule on the consequences of the permanent character of the measures taken by Israel in the occupied Palestinian territory as to the status of the occupation under general international law, in particular, the Charter of the United Nations. Many states agree with this approach. France, too, underscores the temporary character of lawful occupation. This is a requirement that Israel's occupation of Palestinian territory plainly fails to meet. As France states, if the restrictions authorized by a regime of occupation were justifiable in the period following the military operations, they are not anymore today. These points have been reiterated by the Security Council and the General Assembly on numerous occasions concerning Israel's obligation to withdraw from the occupied territories. France calls out, in particular, Israel's annexation of occupied territory. Quote, the status of occupying power does not confer any legal title justifying annexation. The passage of time is not sufficient as regards the acquisition of territory by force to render lawful a situation that is gravely unlawful. On Israel's vast network of settlements and hundreds of thousands of settlers in the occupied territory, France states, these permanent establishments are obviously incompatible with the necessarily temporary character of the occupation. 35 of the states and international organizations that submitted written statements addressed to the legality of Israel's occupation. 35 of the states and international organizations have addressed the legality of Israel's occupation of Palestinian territory. Only 2 of these 35, to which I will come, argued that the occupation is not unlawful. Key excerpts reflecting the views expressed by the overwhelming majority that the occupation is unlawful as a whole and must be brought to an end are collected in Chapter 2 of the State of Palestine's written comments. Here are 3 brief but emblematic examples. The African Union, quote, invites the court to conclude that the prolonged Israeli occupation of the Palestinian territories is in itself unlawful. The policies and practices associated with it amount to de facto and de jure annexation of the Palestinian territories, which violates the prohibition on the acquisition of territory by force. Brazil observes that, quote, occupation is inherently temporary. This is the basic distinction between occupation and annexation. Brazil here hits the nail right on the head. Unlike occupation, annexation is intended to be permanent, and it makes the occupation itself unlawful. In Brazil's words, Israel's policies and practices render the occupation unlawful as a whole, inasmuch as it would be tantamount to the acquisition of territory by force. Japan, too, emphasizes...
To those saying there are so many ads, I mean, so one person saying there's so much ads, advertising on his streams now, they've been like that. I have not changed any settings, any ad settings. YouTube has ads no matter what.
The acquisition of territory by force...
That's not me putting them. YouTube puts them.
Prohibition of use of force incorporated in the UN Charter, which Japan calls, quote, the most fundamental rule of the post-war regime for peace, based on the rule of law among nations. The 2 outliers are Fiji and the United States. Of all the states that submitted written statements to the court, only Fiji...
Guys, I think after this guy, we'll finish watching him and hearing him, but I do have to sleep. I really do. I should have prepared myself for this, but I didn't even know this was happening. I woke up early today, or like yesterday, I guess. I've been up for nearly 24 hours. I should have rested and then streamed this, but I didn't even know this was happening. People in my chat was telling me about it, so I'm so sorry. I'm going to have to end the stream soon. Maybe I'll go live on my phone when I'm in bed for like 20-30 minutes and then sleep, just to like make it up to you guys. But I really do have to like get out of this situation that I'm in right now, the setup, because the lights are beaming in my face right now and it's like killing me. But I really do want to stream this. If you guys do want to watch this, go to Al Jazeera. I think Al Jazeera is streaming this live on their website, or their channel, or go to the ICJ website. You know, you can go to the ICJ website, just search up ICJ hearing, the UN, and you'll be able to watch this yourself and watch it. I think after it's over, you can go back and see it. I'm not too sure, but I will hopefully stream the next ones. Now that I know about it, I can prepare myself, but I don't know. Well, I'm not going to lie. The last time I streamed an ICJ hearing, which was the Hamas counter, I remember I stayed up until like, I don't know how, I stayed up until I think 12 p.m., not a.m., like 12 p.m. This was in the afternoon I stayed up until. And my sleep schedule is broken for like, until now, it's still messed up. I just started to fix it a little bit, you know, just within this past week. But now I don't want to ruin it again. I really don't. It causes so many headaches, migraines, or migraines, whatever, and just it's just very, very uncomfortable. So I'm sorry, but I will try my best to stream as much as I can. But my sleep schedule, man, I gotta keep it.
Cannot be unlawful under international law.
What's Al Jazeera? No, it's Al Jazeera. Al Jazeera.
Including the prohibition on acquisition of territory by force. For the United States, apparently, this peremptory norm does not exist when it comes to Israel's annexation and settlement of the occupied Palestinian territory. Only in such a lawless and UN charterless world could the Israeli occupation be described as not unlawful. Notably, the United States ignores the part of the General Assembly's request that the court determine the legal status of the occupation under the UN Charter, in addition to IHL and other sources of...
Okay, guys, I think I'm going to end it now. Obviously, I support Palestine, and I support this whole case, and inshallah the occupation is lifted. I really have to go. I really have to go, man. But I love you guys, okay? Thanks for being here. And I know I missed some donations, and I'm sorry about that to those that donated, and I did not read it. I am so sorry. I'll read as many as I can right now, just really, really quick. I'll read them. And then I really just got to go. But both on TikTok and on YouTube, I have to go. I just have to end it. But real quick, let me just thank some people. We have Finished Trains and Buses with a $1 donation. Thank you so much. We have AK with a $1 donation. Thank you. Cornethius donating $100, saying, by the way, here's more money to Palestine. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. Inshallah. Cornethius, I will get that donated 100%. Thank you so much, Cornethius. Thank you. Potato Dono, thank you for the 5, saying thank you for going live with Israelis to show how they are. I hope it sparks a change for Palestine. Inshallah it does. Thank you, Potato Dono. Inshallah it does. That is why I do this. I try to, open the eyes to many people, and hopefully it sparks a change, as you said, to the Israelis even. Hopefully they open their eyes to all of this. But Cornethius, by the way, your donation, I really do appreciate it, and thank you for donating the other time. I have donated your money to Palestine. And I will donate this one as well. But for future ones, please donate directly to Palestine. You could do that using the PCRF, Heal Palestine, or any other organizations that are trustworthy. A lot of them are trustworthy. So I recommend you donate to those, and maybe even the one in my Instagram bio. That one is pretty good as well. But I do appreciate it, and I will get that donated 100%. I'm just trying to fix this now. All right, that's good enough. Oh my gosh, actually, no, it's not. Okay, I'm just trying to... I just don't want that black screen in there. There we go. I guess that's fine. Okay, but yeah, you guys can continue watching this. They have a quote from Barack Obama on the screen, and it's so bright, my eyes are about to burn. At the same time, just about every country in the world considers Israel's continued occupation of the Palestinian territories to be a violation of international law. As a result, our diplomats found themselves in the awkward position of having to defend Israel for actions that we ourselves opposed. Just wanted to read it. Okay, but anyways, I gotta go. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for the donos. Potato Dono, we got Finished Trains and Buses. We have Muhammad. We have Sohail, thank you for the member. I appreciate that. Thank you for becoming a membership, or a member. Thank you for doing some membership, becoming a member. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. I love all my members. Thank you. If you want to become a member, just press join now and become a member. You could do $5 a month. It directly supports me, and I really do appreciate it. You don't have to, obviously. If you want to support me, that's how. $5 a month. There's other options if you want, and you get like exclusive stuff as well. Cool things in the chat. I reply to more messages from you guys. A better chance of me seeing your comments. And when I have like long form videos, sometimes I'll make it like early access for you guys, and you guys can watch it like a day or two in advance. But yeah, I appreciate that. Egyptian Prince with a $5 donation saying, Akhi, just skip and talk to someone else. This is going nowhere for too long. You're not going to be able to educate this kid. I think he's talking about the kid I spoke to for like an hour. Yeah, I know there was no educating him, but I don't know. It was really hard to find people from Israel when I was like looking through, so I was like, I might as well just stick with him for a little bit. Maybe try getting something into his head, but I appreciate that dono, and I'm sorry if that was too long for you. Islam follower, thank you for the $2 donation saying Free Palestine. Amelia, thank you for the $2 donation saying Ireland will always support Palestine. Thank you for that. Much love to Ireland. Emily, thank you for the $2 donation saying your TikTok mods blocked me out of nowhere. I'm sorry, Emily. I'm sorry. Maybe they misclicked, or maybe you said something. Maybe you probably didn't if you're donating and you're saying that. So I'm sorry about that, but thank you. Hopefully it was a temporary one and not permanent. And I'll see you in the next stream, inshallah. Ray. I'm so sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Really, really sorry, but thank you for becoming a member. Saying bro was actually tripping and going on loops. Who? Oh, you donated like 2 hours ago. I don't know what you're talking about, but thank you. Mel, thank you for the member as well. Julie with the $10 dono saying, Hamza, do not beat yourself up over something you did as a teenager. Keep talking about Palestine. Thank you for that, Julie. I'm not really beating myself up over my videos I've done in the past, the Fortnite videos. I think, like, you know, they were funny. They're cringy now, obviously, but, like, I was a kid, man. I was 16, just making, like, funny Fortnite videos. Nothing crazy. I don't beat myself over it. I think it's, like, whatever, you know? Not that serious at all. And it was just Fortnite videos, you know? What's going on here? Okay, there we go. Yeah, it was just Fortnite videos. I mean, I don't care. Other people did it. I did it. Whatever. It was just trolling. It's voice impressions. People still do it to this day. It doesn't even matter. It was just for fun, you know. But I appreciate that. Thank you, Julie. Baby M, thank you for the $10 donut. Saying love from Iraq. Saying free Palestine as well. Thank you, Baby M. I appreciate that. Egyptian prince with the $5 dono saying, tell her to go away from her friends. She seems open-minded. Her friends are not going to allow you to talk and teach. I think you're talking about the person that was saying like peace, 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 but her friends were saying like no, fuck you, fuck Palestine, whatever, and she was telling them back away, and she was in class with her friends. I think you're talking about that person, but unfortunately, you could see it from the very, very beginning. They knew they were being recorded. They knew they were being live streamed. They want to put on a good look for Israel and make it seem like it's the other way around. But deep down, she even said she doesn't want occupation, or she doesn't want the occupation to end. She didn't even know about the occupation, and she didn't agree with Free Palestine, and she probably agrees with Free Israel. And she said Free Palestine from Hamas. So at the end of the day, like, you know, they could say peace, 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 but they're saying it, but they're not doing it. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't act on it. They would not protest on it. They would not free Palestine. They don't care. They'll say that for the video because they want to try making Israel look better, but that's just not who they are. At least that person. Clearly, it's not who they were, because they were like not agreeing with free Palestine. But anyways, it doesn't mean they actually mean it. Noor, thank you for the $5 donation saying free Palestine. Much love from Iraq. Thank you so much. We got 2 people from Iraq, Baby M and Noor. Thank you guys so much. Much love to Iraq. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Potato saying, Potato Dono with the $5 dono saying, Hamza, the ICJ hearing is live and this guy seems like he's full of poor arguments, but your patience is amazing, honestly. Free Palestine. Thank you, Potato Dono. I appreciate that. I'm streaming the ICJ hearing right now, but I do have to go. I'm just reading some donos before I head out, but I do appreciate that, Potato. And I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you did. I try to keep myself patient. I don't really like try to stay patient, honestly. That's just like, I'm not a loud person, you know? I could be, but I'm just not. Like, it's very rare. I'm not. I'm very, you know, calm and collected, and I'm here to, you know, learn and see. And that, I don't know, man. Whatever. I appreciate that. Thank you. Mary with a $5 dono. Thank you. Aman. Thank you for the $5 dono. Aman with another $2 dono. Thank you. I think it was a $1 and then a $2. Thank you, though. I really do appreciate it. Sorry, I don't know what the hell's happening. This happens every time when I talk so much. Colin, thank you for the $2 dono saying free Palestine. I appreciate that. Abdul, thank you for the $2 dono saying please do make a Discord server. I'll even mod for you. Okay, yeah, maybe I will. Do you guys want a Discord server? Yes or no in the chat? Yes or no in the chat? Let me know. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for the $2 dono. And the $1 dono. Egyptian Prince with another $20 donation saying, keep up the good work. I pray for you, for Palestine, and for all Palestinians. Keep exposing Israel's lies, or Israeli lies. Keep prospering so you may send money and resources back home to Palestine. I will. Thank you so much, Egyptian Prince, for the $20 donation, and thank you for the other donations as well, not just that one, and for just being here, for watching my stream. Thank you to everyone for being here and supporting me and watching my streams and listening to me and, you know, taking things away from my streams every time. I really do appreciate it. This is why I stream. It's because of you guys, and I really do appreciate it, seriously. But once again, Egyptian Prince, much love to you. Let's get some love in the chat for Egyptian Prince. Thank you. And inshallah, we will all be able to go to Palestine one day, inshallah. The Oliver Ludlam, thank you for the $5 dono, saying, Hamza, you're making a difference. The battle for hearts and minds is real. Thank you so much, the Oliver Ludlam. Thank you. Thank you for the $5 dono and that kind message. Lutfi, thank you for the $5 dono as well. I appreciate you. No message included in that one. But I think I got everyone. If I didn't, I am so sorry. But I love you all so very much. Thank you for being here. And I will catch you all soon, inshallah. Also, he's still speaking. This is good, though. This is good. He's probably... Oh, he's done.
The next speaker to take the floor after a coffee break of 10 minutes. The sitting is suspended.
Coffee break. Coffee break. That's my sign. That's my sign to get out of here for a little bit. I'll be back after the coffee break is up. Not really. I'm just gone. Yeah. I love you guys. Bye-bye. I'll be back tomorrow or something. I don't know, because I'm banned on TikTok. They banned me from streaming. So inshallah I'll get unbanned and we can I'm really tired right now. I'm just gonna go to sleep, okay? I love you guys. Free Palestine. Yallah. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free, inshallah. Inshallah. Yallah, bye. Maybe I'll go stream on my other TikTok, Hamza_1948, for like 20 minutes. Literally just 20 minutes. Just to make it up to you guys. And then I'm done, okay? Are you again banned on TikTok? Yeah, for 3 days. But I will get it unbanned tomorrow. I will try my best to talk to people. I appealed it and it got declined. My appeal got declined. But inshallah, I'll talk to some people and get it fixed. But anyways, love you. Bye. Bye. I'm out. Peace out. Okay. Bye.